I drown them out at night with my TV. You know I got to try to ignore these thoughts that go back and forth inside my head. Should stop before I'm in too deep and I can't go back. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You the wildfire in my heart. Fire is burning through this silence. I can't take it, can't control this flame we started. You the wildfire in my heart. They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there. They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there. Here we go. They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there. They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Wow, you can see a bit of my setup. You guys always ask me what my setup looks like. You can kind of see it. Hey, this is the most you can get. There's a monitor here, and a monitor here. I don't know if anybody's going to be taking the time to zoom in, CSI style. What is it? What does it say in this freaking show? Like what? Malcolm, enhance the image. Or some bullshit like that. Yeah. Toss that. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let's get the music back up and running though. It's fucking loud. Now it's good. It's still loud in my ears, but it needs to be low enough for all of you guys. How you guys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. We are going to start with the motherfucking duels now. I know what most of y'all are thinking. This motherfucker needs a haircut. Yes, I am going to go get a hair. Okay, this also got to change. You're going to just shrink it? I guess I do. We're good. Unless it has a name, it's gonna have another name a letter at a time. So it's gonna start here and end here. It's not gonna hit to the end. But it's okay. We'll figure that out when we get there. How y'all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you guys are having a good fucking afternoon. Oh god, why is this so fucking bright? Why is it so goddamn big? Yoink. I'm sorry everybody watching me on Twitch. You guys are the second-hand citizens in here. My YouTube crowd are the fucking upper class in here. The Twitch are the bottom of the barrel, boys. I'm sorry, you can come over to YouTube to join the high class ground group. You can also sponsor me on YouTube for the exclusive emotes. I want emotes on Twitch. If you guys want to, don't subscribe. How y'all doing, you know, bunny? Hey, everybody on Twitch, how you guys all doing? But seriously, yo, come over to YouTube. It's a lot more fun there. Anyway, let's get the motherfucking stream up and running. I need some groups on DNA. I need some groups on an A. I need some groups on an A. Right now. And A, we'll see how they do, man. If not, we'll just fall back to EU. I know that, let's say we barely get anybody on an A. I know that the NA boys, the hardcore veterans, are gonna get at me about it. Yeah, already, you always do stuff on EU. And it's like, that's true. Because we never have enough people on an A. What do you want from me? Anyway, let's get this stream up and running, yeah? I got to let the mix play whatever the fuck it wants to for a bit. But you can't stay here. Also, I need to do this real quick, because then I'll forget about it. I'm trying to get my anglers this week. I've taken a look at every single one of my alts to see just how much of the Time War badges I have. And I've been sending them all to my mage. And my mage is parked here next to a mailbox. I need to see how much of that shit I have. So I need like 60 more. So that is 40. I'm going to need 20 more. And I have my Anglers rep done. Where's it at? Where's that BS at? Anglers. So the guys you got to look at, alrighty? There's so much rep I need for this shit. But I need 60 of those. With 40 that I'm getting from all my alts, I might be able to get enough in order to get 20 more. Scrape it up from most of my alts. I have a water walking mount. I have the water walking shoes when that happens. In 8.2. Thank God. Except today I woke up real late. I've been working, I've been grinding. So I haven't had the time to do all these things. So I gotta take up your boy's time. But it's okay. How you doing, Chillbane? Hope you're having a good one. Atho, Corey, we got C-Market here. Warthus, Fernando. Corey, I will hold that. We got ourselves Shibo. Seth, Killer Jet, how you doing, man? We got Basic, Cinderella, how you doing? I like that sub, by the way. Hope y'all guys are making groups right now, because as soon as I'm done with this, we're gonna hop on, get some duels cranked up, okay? I'm gonna give you guys as much time NA, boys. There's no time walk once a quiz for him. Yeah, I know that. I know that I need to do that, Chris. That means I need to take time. I haven't had any time today. I've been up and at 'em, woke up late, slept in, feel fucking energized, and I've just been fucking grinding from then, dude. I've been putting in effort, putting in time, getting footage for videos, editing shit, getting shit rendered just to make sure I'm on time. I am fucking struggling here, boys. I'm fucking struggling here. But I am only... How much is that? Hold on. Can you believe that I graduated from my team? Okay, chat, help me out here. Okay, got that. We get 300 rep from each. Can I get like a 0.5 somewhere? Can I just go do a world quest? Is there a quest? I don't have any. More or less 20. Alright, let's get the regular shit going back up and running, okay? Alrighty. Alrighty. Now I can go and do shit. 20 more! I'm gonna figure it out later. From each ults, I'm gonna be able to snag all that shit, okay? Yeah, let's get on my palum. Now we're doing it. I like his music fits. Loop the song. It's a good song. That was a 10-hour version, by the way. That was a 10-hour version, dude. That shit was my jam. Yeah, let me link it to you. If you want the 10-hour version, here we go. Twitch chat can have it too as well if they want it. Fuck it. Oh. Let me spam this on Twitch while I can. Let's spam my Dalgasm while I got it. I'm gonna lose that shit soon. I'm gonna fucking spam that shit until I can. On YouTube side, I can also spam it. Hold on. That's even a better Dalgasm on the YouTube side. It's an army. Men, take over the chat. Right now. Oh, it's kind of laggy. Hello? Can I not? Too many? Oh yeah, too many Dalgasms. Here we go. Max amount of characters here. Okay. I think we're good now, boys. Allie's ready? Fuck yeah. Seavar got ourselves 4 out of 5 for the Horde. Alright, alright. We got ourselves groups of boys in here. So we could do our games. We could do our duels. Thank God, man. Thank God. You know, the acid on the side. I'm surprised we actually are having to look for more people on the Horde side, but we are getting 5,500 of those right now, boys. If you want to find out how to join any of the groups on the NA, go to group finder, player versus player, pre-made group, custom PvP, find a group, and type in 5, enter. You should see a group up and running. We do have one alliance already filled. The Horde needs more people, so if you're playing NA Horde, you should be able to join up and do all that shit, okay? Easily. Anyone got useful profiles for weak auras? I don't have any useful profiles. I have a bunch of weak auras though. Not a lot of them though. Only have the ones that I want, but I don't do any class stuff either. There's a lot of cool different profiles you can find on WAG.io website though. How you doing, Mohammed? How you doing, Mem? Well, I finally be able to do this. I hope so, Red, because we are hopping on the EU if we can't get enough people in here, man. I'm not even gonna waste my time, honestly. Dalgasm, here we go, Chad. Here we go. That's how you fucking need, man. Hey, Dallin, what's up, Nicola? How you doing, man? What's up, Mike the Bike? How you doing, my guy? Oh my God. What did that say? Get yourself a nice dinner. Can we get a hashtag motherfucking credit chat showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Goddamn. Well, I'm gonna get myself a nice dinner, I guess. Shit. Shit. Are you kidding me? Hold on, where's this thing? Wait, am I on the right side? Or am I on the wrong side of history? What the fuck is this? Okay, trying to do this thing real quick, boys. Oh, we know 5 out of 5. Alright, we got Uber Red!
And some nice wine with that.
I'll get myself some goddamn nice wine, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate your hashtag Red, boys. Showing our appreciation for the one donation. Red! That's 20 big EU bones! You guys, that's $30 and 20 EU. That's a lot of fucking money in a single fucking sitting, okay? Pump your brakes, we haven't got a duel going. Holy shit. What's up, Twitch chat? What's up, Azuna? What's up, Corp? How y'all doing? Go to the YouTube site to watch this instead. Did you ton of money to go away, right? Did they ever mention my best friend? Oh my God, dude. That is scum. That is motherfucking scum. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my God. Goddamn. Goddamn. Alrighty. We got ourselves a group going. Spectator match getting invited. Seavark. Check. Dragonblade. Check. 5. Check. We got this as a motherfucking first group of the day going, boys. Let's go. Motherfucking 5-5-1-1 duels right now. Right now. Switch. Here we are, boys. How are we gonna do this? Cinderella back with the Pharaoh. We got ourselves, a blue team. I love the variety there, by the way. We'll see how variety driven is Team Red. Boomer, by the way. We should do some twos. I got my Rogo set up. I want to try it out. First time in the stream, I've seen your videos, enjoy great. Ladies and I mostly stream on YouTube. That's why I never stream on Twitch ever. This is literally my second day in months on Twitch. There it is. Trying to lose my affiliate. Report me so I can lose my affiliate. Joking. Actually, I don't know if that's the faster way, maybe. Was the biggest surprise when you got a trial modded? Oh, yeah. Exactly. Played some today, dumb main, but I don't know if he said, oh, this guy has. Give it a chance, man. People want to see some sub-rogue. Alright, boys. Mohammed, my man. I'm gonna get some motherfucking appetizers. Gonna get a hashtag Mohammed in chat. Showing appreciation for the water donation. Maybe thanks a lot, dude. What the fuck? Y'all buying me a full goddamn meal today. I swear to God. Hashtag Mohammed, boys. God damn, my man. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. Alright, first boy going out on this goddamn trike in here. It's gonna be Ryu versus Nectophobia. I don't know how to say it. Fear coming out of Ryu is gonna instantly trick it and pop into massive wings. There's not gonna be maybe a bubble out of here. Knight needs to find a way to get this guy off his back. Maybe go for MC. Trying to see if he can get a VT in there. Might have to go for an MC and knock him off the edge. No, he's actually just gonna run. Nick is actually, or Nectophobia? Nycto, I guess. Oh, Maledict to follow off of that. Ryu's not giving him a break. That is going to be a Siphi, and he does eliminate it very quickly. And Nike is trying to get some damage in the Shield of Vengeance. I don't really know what this Shadow Priest could do. Is going to get himself a greater fate for a second, but he's going to cancel it with damage. Silence coming on to Ryu. That Shield of Vengeance, look at this, about to pop. Or maybe Nike is about to pop before that shield goes down, before the shield even pops. That was such an unfortunate, seriously an unfortunate matchup. As a Shadow Priest, though, I think you gotta go for the MC and knock this pally off. You gotta dominate the top area. Vladimir is gonna try to see if he can make a play as a big old, not even dark art, just a big old dwarf. And Rian is gonna bail behind the pillar, chilling for a second. He does have the corgi pet with him. Look at that thing. Little cute little corgi papa. Little paws, barely moves. That's gonna be Vlad trying to get some instant guys. That's gonna be Ryu cutting across, getting a big old stone. Big damage coming out. Gonna be surprised about Vlad right now with this horror effect combo. Into a fear, summoning a tyrant with massive damage. And it's gonna go hammering him. Big pet CC into Hannah go down. Malik to follow. Demonic tyrant has a bunch of damage. And it's actually not even the time to sacrifice the pets. That's a bunch of imps that are actually loading damage on him. So Ryu's taking damage from multiple sources. That's gonna be a bubble for Ryu as he's feeling the pressure from Vlad. Gonna lock him out on Shadow. And Vlad is actually gonna be able to use the succubus. That's what he's using as a demo. Not gonna go for that stun, gonna go for the pet CC. I guess he wants to go for a bit extra shadow damage. There's gonna be wall coming down. Vlad is gonna try, Ryu's gonna try to belf it. Not gonna happen. Pets are gonna be coming out, and Vlad is gonna have to find an angle on Ryu because there's so much LOS where the pets just can't hit him. Vlad is gonna have all his demon dogs, all his imps running for life onto Ryu. The succubus is the only thing you can see him to hold him for a moment. Ryu just has so much LOS, so many walls to hide behind, away from Vlad. And Vlad, as you can see, he's just sitting out in the open, trying to see if he can get this pally out of position to really collapse down with all the demons on him. And it's gonna go for a drain life. Hits him. Ryu does have some damage, has Shield of Vengeance, feeling confident with a trinket to follow. Shadow Fury does stun him. Hannah go down to follow off of that. Is gonna land that pet CC to hold him in place as Ryu, as Vlad is just trying to get himself a setup. Gonna go up in the air. The pets are gonna have a lot of sight. Not gonna be able to smack down Ryu. And he's gonna go for massive damage. Massive wings are going out. He's gonna go for the massive Crusader playstyle. Vlad but just want to have to find a way to bail out of it. He's gonna try to see if he can land a fear. Not gonna happen. Shield of Vengeance did pop, and Vlad barely hanging on. Does have a little bit of health. Is gonna empower his demons. It looks like no. Is gonna go for a defensive play. Now he's gonna summon the tyrant. I don't know if that's the best play here because he doesn't have line of sight. is going to get those insta-casts. The Tyrant is going to beef up all the pets. Vlad is going to get hit with a stun. Ryu's taking a bit of damage from the Tyrant, and everybody going to get CC'd by the Succubus with the CC into a horror effect to follow. Hand of Gul'dan. Tyrant does fade away, but it has Ryu locked in for a second. Mali is running on him. Vlad just used to be able to keep this guy out in the open. Ryu's actually getting a bit of damage from all those demons. Another Hand of Gul'dan coming down. Double Hand of Gul'dan, really. And is Ryu going to be able to survive all those demons attacking him? Looks like they're taking their time going across the ramp. That is the biggest disadvantage when playing Demo. But Ryu is actually hanging in there for a bit. But Vlad is actually getting some damage out, stunning him down, and is going to get himself another Hand of Gul'dan. But the pets are going to be LOSing Ryu again. This is going to be a lot of potential for the demons. They're just not going to go out. Now they're finally firing on from the ramparts, doing a bit of damage. Malak onto Ryu with another Hand of Gul'dan, getting the shadow bolts out very quickly and efficiently. Ryu's going to pop a defensive with eye for an eye. Vlad is still hanging in, a wall coming back in about 40 seconds. No chicken available for a while. Ryu has a bop if he ever needs to at least stop the physical damage of some of the pets, I guess. But Bubble not available for a while. Shield of Vengeance coming back in about 9 seconds. Trinket available very soon. So I think he's just going to wait to then all in onto Vlad. Let all the damage abilities pop off. That's going to be a 1 minute wings available now. Normal wings available in about 11 seconds. Is going to get the Shield of Vengeance up and running. Does get a stun onto Vlad. That's going to be minute long wings coming down right now. Try to see if we can blast some damage into him. Horror effect to separate these two into a fear to continue the CC chain. And it's still going to smack Ryu with a bit of insta-cast. Going to go for the pet CC. Vlad is going to get more insta-cast off of that. He's able to get some damage in, but again, Ryu is just going to use that line of sight to hide from the demons, to hide from the imps. A lot of damage that he's simply not getting hit by. Vlad is going to summon more demons. Ryu is going to go for big damage, interrupting Vlad on demonic, I guess, Demon Flame, Shadow Flame, which is going to be his Hand of Gul'dan. Another Hodge coming down off of that wall. Vlad, is he going to be able to survive this? Can he turn it around somehow? Taking a lot of damage on Ryu. Just cleaves right through him. Slashes him in half. Anti-Flectual. Is that his name? Anti-Flectual is going to go for the Bob right now to Ryu. Actually dispels that Bob start coming down. Ryu has nothing of this, and Anti-Flectual was able to just continue the momentum that Vlad has built up, just stripping Ryu off defenses, and Anti was able to snag him. Next up, I think it's going to be no, it's not Seawork. It's going to be Boomer playing Assassination. Oh, I do like that set on Azanda. I do like that set on Azanda. Gonna get the dots onto Anti, and it's just gonna wait for the stun. That's gonna be stunned by Anti. He's gonna be able to get Boomer down to about health. It's gonna go for a bit of that metamorphosis. Boomer is gonna go for DFA. Does force out chicken out of Anti. That's not gonna be big vendetta for him just yet, though. Wait now for that moment for a little bit later. Anti does land an imprison on him. And as long as he stay on Boomer, and as long as he's able to dodge the kidney, he should be fine. But that's going to be Boomer landing a blind. Has a vendetta, and that's going to be Anti-Flectual without a defensive. Blur not available. So even if he does get a moment between stuns, between CC to even pop Blur, now it's going to be back up now. As long as Boomer is very careful with how he does it. Gonna be a vendetta rolling right now. Gonna get the dots up and running into the kidney onto Anti-Flectual. Big DFA to follow. Oh, he's playing subtlety, not even playing I thought it was assassination for some reason. Is gonna go for big damage. Big eviscerate. Anti is gonna be able to get the Blur off into an eye beam. Cloak shot is available for Boomer though. Is gonna get a shadow step around Anti with a Maledic. Anti is not getting any kind of healing. Does land a stun onto Boomer. He's holding on to his trinket for now. There's gonna be so much damage turning around onto the Rogue, but Boomer is still hanging in there. Darkness coming down, and Anti does play around in the playground right now. This is where he wants to be. Darkness covering him for a little bit. Boomer is going to get himself a little bit of a re-heal. He's doing just fine. Get a shot coming down into Shadow Dance, getting a bunch of Viscerates back-to-back. Shadow Strikes, Cold Blood, and down goes Anti. Next is going to be Lek. Trying to see if he can get himself a lineup onto Boomer. I'm guessing he's playing Boomkin. No, what am I saying? Boomkin. Beast Mastery. Beastmaster. Why did I say Boomkin just now? The weapon confirms it, though. I do like that mug. Is that the mythic set? If that's the mythic set, I kind of want it from a hunter. It looks so good. It actually looks so good. I love that mask that it has. Forget about that big eyeball on top of your head, which I always thought was weird. That mask and the eyes, though. Looks so good. It's really going to be up to Boomer right now to see if he can one-shot Lek. Did go for DFA, so he's going for the big one-shotty build. I'm guessing that's what Rogues are going for. Big DFA, slams down on the leg, dropping him down to about 75% into Marfell's kidney. That's going to be like popping all defenses. This is where Boomer really just doesn't want to go at it. That's going to be a heal for Lek right now. Going to send the pet into rage. Try to see if he can get a line of sight onto Boomer. But as long as Boomer line of sights Lek can't get the kill commands in there. He can't get the pet attack in there. He can't get the big frenzy in there. So as long as Boomer is able to line of sight Lek, it should be good. Shadow Step and get a Nightblade in there. That's going to stun lock onto Boomer. Going to get a trinket out of it. Is Lek going to go for big damage? He's going to get kidneyed up. I think Boomer's setting up for a big setup. Has a bunch of effects rolling, bunch of toys rolling. Almost predicting and telling everybody, hey, I'm going to be popping in bursts. Big cheap shot coming down. Boomer's health is not really looking that good. It's going to go for the advantage as the pet is decimated through him. The crows were also doing a fair amount of work. And Lek has Flare at the top. Does that Flare get Boomer out? That used to happen. Like if the Flare is at the top and your Rogue under the bridge, you still get flared out for some reason. Hope they fix it. That's going to be Boomer playing it safely. Is going to land and regenerate. And Lek, are you going to send the pet at him? No, he's not. He's going to stay where he's at. And Boomer's just going to get back into stealth, dude. Bring the subtlety back. That's going to be a flare down. It's going to pick up the eyes. Does he land a Sab? Sab's the pet. That's going to be a trap in there. No Shadow Stepping past it. I guess he'll reset it maybe. It's going to be Shadow Strike. Big DFA for Boomer, though. Going to drab down onto Lek until Marvel the kidney shot, locking him out completely back to back, and is going to bail out of there for a second. Malloc into Lek as he's getting a heal up and running. So Lek is not going to be able to get any kind of heal. Try to go for a feign death, but the feign death does not clear the Mal. Stun coming onto Boomer. Just where Lek again needs to get that ramp up going. Does get the crows, needs to get the line of sight. That is going to be the big Basilisk available. Boomer is going to get a blind onto the pet. Lek is going to trick it out of that kidney shot, and then Boomer's back up and running. Lots of damage coming out. Lek needs to kite him down towards the Basilisk, so slowly doing it. Big DFA by Boomer. Evasion coming down. Does Lek have anything? Turtle Shell coming down. Is Boomer going to have anything to follow off of that? Doesn't. Oh no! Basilisk on the other side. I think he gets a one mean chomp at Boomer. Maybe he was able to dodge it. Freezing trap right now. Lek is going to get sunned up. Couldn't quite get Boomer into that freezing trap. It's going to be back-to-back Shadow Strikes. Eviscerates to follow. Chickens out of it late. Is going to try to bail out of it. Boomer is behind line of sight with Garo, the pet. The pet is doing some damage, but definitely not as much with Lek being able to line aside him. I think Lek is waiting for the next stun onto Boomer. If he has a stun within a few seconds, he might be able to get him. Now Freezing Trap is still sitting out there in the open. Boomer's getting the comp points off the pet. Now he's going to run up and Lek. I'm surprised he didn't even hit the trap. That's going to be cheap shot right now. The pet is on the bottom. No way for the pet and Hunter to connect. And that's going to be Boomer taking him out. Cinderella's up next as a Feral Druid. Trying to see if he can get up in there at Boomer. Boomer's going to catch himself a reset. Needs to get himself some health. 35% dampened right now. We're going to see how this is going to go down for these two. Cinderella has the full setup. Playing that Kulturan. Has the Haymaker to knock Boomer out. Boomer, though, the rogue damage, the sub-rogue damage is a lot higher now. Playing that DFA. Trying to go for the massive crits. Big damage. We'll try to see if what can happen. We'll try to see what's going to come down for this. But it's going to be a stealth duel. So, honestly, for the YouTube side, we might just have to be able to cut past this one. What did it look fine? Red step and stop. Oh, did ya? Cinderella is gonna get that eye rolling. Does he Boomer though? Does he get a sap? Does land the Moonfire. Gonna go into cat form. Bash into Boomer. Trinkets out of it immediately. Boomer's trying to build some comp points. Shadow stepping past Cinderella. Trying to juke around him. Not gonna happen. Cinderella does have dots on him. Nightblade comes out. Boomer has cooldowns. That's going to be rude. That's going to be able to cloak a shadows out of it. Instant trinket for Cinderella with a wall. Wants to reverse the damage back on Boomer. He is going to jump into that vanish and try to see if he can get away from Cinderella. It's just going to mount up. He's just going to run from him the whole time. Cinderella needs to catch up. But Cinderella in stealth doesn't want to give away his position. Boomer is going to pick up the eye. No, he didn't get to pick up the eye. Cinderella's right in front of him. He thought he maybe picked up the eye. He didn't see Cinderella. The eyes did not get picked up. That's a shame. It's going to be Incarn by Cind. Blind to follow. Does he have all the bleeds on Boomer? He's going to get the concoction rolling. Cinderella does have Boomer at least at about half-ish health or so. Can maybe somehow turn around from here. Boomer, though, is going to have to go for the big all-in. Does he have one? Doesn't have Shadow Blades yet. He's going to have to go full sap out. Get a shot coming down. Going to go for the regenerating instead. Waiting out for the dots. He's playing for the long game. Cinderella wants to stop it from being able to reset. That is going to be not going to happen. No Shadow Step as he gets rooted down here. Big bite onto Boomer right now. Has evasion if he needs to. He's going to burn one right now. And Thorns is going to prevent him from being able to attack. He's just stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bleeding out. And that's going to be a Moonfire to follow. He has evasion, so Cinderella can't put up more damage. Big bite as the evasion wears out, though. Cinderella does land that kill as Boomer decimated the rest of the team. Can Cinderella come back? There's still 4 more people to get through. It's gonna be Killigen. Oh, Killigen, my man, how's it going, my guy? I remember you. You know what else I remember, Killa? I remember using a lot of those popular tank trinkets, my guy. I do want to see if his playstyle changed, and yeah, I do want to see if Killigen is less tanky now. He still might be a complete tank, because he got every opportunity in order to do what he can in order to get the most amount of, like, dual spec for Windwalker. But we'll see how good it's going to be for him. That's going to be Killigen actually taking a lot of damage right now. 51% damage. He's going to land a Fist of Fury Karma coming out onto Cinderella. Trying to see if he can just collapse the damage on him. Walk him in for Sin. Is going to try to see if he can get a bash onto Killa. Not going to force the trick it out of Maledict onto Cinderella. That Thorns is probably the worst choice ever. And Killigen is still on chase. Has the images on the side. He's going to try to get a port. Does he catch Cinderella? No, actually gets opened up on. Cinderella's going to trick it out of that stun. In cap to follow. Has a Haymaker. Wanted to load that up. Not going to be able to land it here. Is going to go into Bear Form. Second wall. Haymaker just to knock Killigen out. And is trying to power shift out of these slows. Get himself a rejuve rolling. Needs to get a Swift Man running. No regrowth or no renewal for quite a while. And Killigen is still chasing Cinderella. You might want to pop it to Bear Form. Does land the root. Tiger's lost off that, though. Cinderella doesn't have anything to deal with this. Does land Thorns. Can at least slow down Killigen. Does land a stun on him. Killigen is going to get hit with the root. Continues into Vivify instantly. He realized, okay, that's my ability. I got to start healing myself. If Cinderella can catch a re-stealth, he does catch a re. If he can go for a full reset on health. Does have massive dots onto Killigen, so his healing is going to do a bit for him. But that Vivifies is going to do work, but not as much as Cinderella's regrows. Get those hots up and running, Swiftman's up and running. If he can land a renewal as well, it would be perfect. Killigen does have eyes, though. Cinderella still lands an opener, and once you get the bleeds up and running, maybe even root him down. That's going to be Killigen popping every defensive in the book, slowing down Cinderella. Bash to follow, though. And this is why I think he's going to try to maybe Tiger's Lust. I think Cinderella's waiting now for that root after Tiger's Lust. Stun coming on to Cinderella. Enter images. Fist of Fury coming down. That's going to be Whirling Dragon Punch to falling down. Cinderella goes. The Monk damage is just damn too high. The Monk damage is way too high. Still, to this day, it is absolutely fantastic. Even though they don't have as much of a defensive in there, they still have a lot of damage. Holy shit, that was a good first one. Alright, boys, let's get a new one. Give yourselves 5 minutes to see if any new people show up. Viewers, more than welcome to. I'll show you guys in just a second how you can join in if you want to join in for any of these duels. How many of these are we at with NA? 170? 170. 172. Okay. Alright. Alright, try to see if you can get some new people in there. What's up? I'm Norwegian. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're having a good one, my guy. What's up, Brawl City? How you doing, my man? Sim Salabeam, how you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. No, Corey will be a 40-year-old man living in a stranger's basement. Corey, how'd you get out of a basement? Hello? Corey, you're not allowed out of the basement, you know that, right? Somebody get Corey back in here. He's not allowed. Boom! I want to see you play some more sub, dude. Give me the biggest fucking crits, man. That was fun to watch. Sub is back, boys. It's gonna get boring eventually after everybody finds out like a busted way to play sub. That's a guaranteed win every duel. But it's so fun to watch, man, honestly. Can't find the 5-5. Alright, it is on NA today for the 5-5-1 duels. How you join is gonna go I, hit I in the keyboard, or go to the nifty button called Group Finder, pre-made groups, custom PvP, find a group, type in 5 in your search, enter, 5, enter. And that's it. You can get in here, man. You can get into some 5-5-1 duels. There we go. Now we're gonna be group on Alliance and group on Horde. All y'all are more than welcome to join in, man. What's up, Norwegian? Is that Sejuk? I think it's Sejuk. 5 out of 5? Okay, that's in already. Gonna have some EU duels between the time. You know what, Chrysler? If we do about an hour of NA duels, if we don't really get a lot of new people, maybe we'll hop on EU just because EU usually gets a variety. But I do want to give NA a chance, man. If NA looks like we are having regular duels, if we are getting a lot of people joining up, then I want to give them a chance for full NA thing. No Warriors? Maybe we'll get some Warriors this time. NA are you? NA! Are you kidding me? Saturday's always NA, boys. Saturday morning cartoons. You don't get that in EU. You get that in a good old NA. No EU? Ah, chill, babe. Y'all better get me some people in here, man. It's gotta be some fun, exciting duels, man. No pressure. No pressure. We're just having fun here, PTR duels. Sashimi, lots of things are broken in PTR, man. Like the buff, like the nerf to the weapon from COS, that only works in live servers. It doesn't work in PTR. So there's still a lot of busted things on PTR, man. So I don't really know. I'd love to though, but it's busted, dude. Trust me. There's only one arena that doesn't have eyes ever spawning. So rogue could literally sit in stealth forever. Plus, not everybody has access to it. Apparently, you gotta like have a sign up or whatever. Not all the people know how to do it, but you know, I just try to get the duels, man. Try to make them as convenient as possible for my schedule. It'd be cool though if like remember how BFA beta everybody had access to it. You could do duels there easily. It's because everybody had it. PTR though, not everybody has it. Otherwise, I do it. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good day, man. Hope you're having a beautiful time. Mugambala, boys, let's go. That's gonna be the big one. The big one. Big. Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves Team Red. Look, I think for the mostly the same. We're gonna check him all out. We got ourselves our boy Boomer. Wait, I can't even get in the gates. Check out this boy. I like your tattoos, by the way. I can see them right here. Looking good, man. Looking good. Also, that's the challenge weapons, I think. We got ourselves Chillbane, and he almost called it Lynchbane, which I think would be a perfect Death Knight weapon name. We got ourselves Chillbane. What else we got? We got ourselves a Rapture playing some. Ooh. Boomkin. Okay, we got ourselves Seawark playing some Boomy, and we got ourselves Demon Philip. We got ourselves Cinderella on Team Blue. Wait, what? Okay, Cinderella is the cat. Fury Dark, though, isn't a holy DK joining us. I like that mock, by the way, man. We got ourselves lol. Vladimir's back and anti-flexual. Good luck and have fun, everybody. I like the variety. I like the new people you guys are getting us. I like that. Who's going to be up first? And this is going to be a Boom playing some sub. Trying to see if we can go for the big old 1v5 as a sub rogue from the starters. Who's going to be versing him, though, on Team Alliance? It looks like it is going to be Cinderella. Popping out. Boomer knows this is going to be Cinderella. As per usual, guys, let's go over the rules while we're looking for rogues or stealthies looking for each other. Even though they're so close, they just can't find each other sometimes. All buffs for priest, mage, warrior are okay. Pally buffs, keep them to yourselves. Warlock stuff. Oh, he's setting up a demonic gateway. That's what he's doing. He's not actually doing. Warlock, you can have the Warlock Hellstones. Pharaohs, if you're not dueling, be out of stealth and out of cat form. Rogues, if you're not dueling, be out of stealth. That's really about it. Druids, if you do have like a Sarah's gift, don't be in bear form. Shit like that, you know what I mean? Cinderella is gonna pop into bear form, waiting for Boomer, taking a little bit too long, would rather take the damage in the opener in bear. Boomer, though, actually does damage now. Is going to get a shot second to Cinderella. He's going to pop into bear form immediately. Get those shurikens in there. Is going to get that knife blade in there. Try to see if he can get a setup onto Cinderella. Is going to go for some damage. Eviscerate Desc about into a DFA to follow into another cheap shot. Shadow Strike. Cheap shot again. And is supposed to go for maybe another Eviscerate. Cinderella is going to get himself a little bit of heals going. Boomer's going to get an evasion rolling early. Thorns coming down for Cinderella. Is going to land himself a few heals while Boomer does have him completely DR'd on stuns. That's going to be advantage for our boy. That's going to be Cinderella actually trying to see if he can AoE hit. Boomer does land a blade on him too, though. So Boomer's just going to have to go mounting up and waiting out. Cinderella, maybe he can juke him out. Not going to be able to. That knife blade is keeping him afloat. That's going to be sapped by Boomer onto that re-stealth. Very well done. Very well played. Subterfuge helps out sub immensely. That's going to be a knife blade cheap shot to follow into a massive DFA. Smacking into Cinderella. Eviscerates are flying. Doing quite a bit of damage compared to what Settle used to him. Shadow Step into Cinderella is going to go for that Skull Bash, try to get to him. Boomer's just going to have to play the long game here. Wait now for the big setup with damage. Needs to force out a chicken out of Cinderella. But however you're going to do it, needs to force out a chicken out of Sin. Is going to try to pick up the eyes. The eyes don't get picked up again. How does that happen? Does land himself a re-stealth regardless of Cinderella is going to go to travel for. Going to get a hot rolling. Back into Cat. Are we going to see them both just try to look for each other, I guess? I guess it's gonna happen. What's up, Huggle? How you doing on Twitch, by the way? Come over to YouTube side. You will be more friendlier there. If I change my language, I'll not be able to play my characters? What do you mean, Kamikaze? What are you talking about? How you doing, man, by the way? Because I'm on Russian server, can't find it. We're on NA, by the way, my dude. We are on NA. We might do some of you today. We'll see. The NA boys don't want me to do any They want me to get all big old NA, dude. Big old NA stuff. Cinderella is looking for Boom. Boom. Has Shadow Blades back up. They could try to see if we can find Cinderella and go for the big damage. He's walking right next to him. One of these guys is going to have to pick up the eyes. Looks like Boom might just actually pick up the eyes. Doesn't have the advantage to follow off that. Cinderella heading out towards the other side. That is going to happen with some of the stealthy duels that we got. It's going to land a sap onto Artifactual. Antiflectual. Hopefully Cinderella knows that that thing is there. Does get sapped while in bear form. Not exactly what Boomer wanted, because he doesn't want Cinderella in Boomkin form or bear form. Is going to go for Shadow Blade. Cinderella is going to charge bash him right now. Popping into cat form. Cheap shot coming out for Boomer. Onto Cinderella. Chicken for Cinderella into Thorns right now as Boomer just collapsing. All the damage into Cinderella. Back to back. Cheap shots are coming out. Cinderella is going to get the bleeds up on Boomer. Could be popping evasion. Not going to use that yet. In card coming out for Cinderella with a big bite for Boomer. Blind coming out to Sin as he's looking pretty healthy right now. Boomer ticking down on health though pretty heavily. Needs to get himself a heal. Does have one rolling. But the bleeds are still going to keep him fairly low. Cinderella still has incarnation for a bit. Double wall still available. Boom needs to go for the big setup. There's the opportunity right now. As long as he gets the big cheap shot setup right now, if he can maybe do something, he's going to get the shadow strikes in there. Cheap shot, eviscerate. And is it going to vanish out of there, bailing out for a moment. Cinderella's going to be able to land a full reheal. It doesn't look like Boomer is actually able to get through Cinderella's defenses. Whatever Cinderella is doing, it's just keeping him super tanky. Super tanky. I'm actually kind of surprised. I was thinking it was going to be more of a one-shot. We are going to be hitting dampening just a bit here, as this duel has been going for quite a bit. Maybe with dampening we're going to be able to see the end of it all. That's why it wouldn't be a good mod. I would have timed you out before you said JK. Right, yeah, good man. Renewal OP. Renewal is pretty strong, I gotta say. It's a good defensive. That's going to be Cinderella getting hit with a big old knife blade by Boomer. Waiting for Cinderella to come out of cat pair form. It's a cat from does land a bash. There's no trinket for Boomer though. I think he wasted a global getting a thrash up and running onto Boomer. Would have won in cat form a little bit earlier. Boomer's gonna get that evasion rolling right now as Thorns come out for Cinderella. And a bear form to keep himself afloat for a little bit longer with this one. Boomer's gonna bail out of it. No vanish available, no evasion available. So really out in the open. Malina getting slide down onto Cinderella with an outlet to follow. Cinderella is not gonna be able to heal this for a bit. Is gonna get a wall up and running. Renewal to follow. Haymaker trying to come out. Not gonna happen as Boom did get away from Cinderella for quite a bit. Bite comes down onto Boom. Is he gonna go for big damage right now? Killer shot coming down. Big DFA onto Cinderella. And Venom's Viscerals do come out back to back. Is gonna get back to back Viscerals. Wall coming down for Cinderella out of that CC. And Boom is just gonna try to bail out of there. Just gonna try to kite Cinderella for a bit. Sin does have dots on him rolling right now, and that's going to be regrowth coming out. Boom is not going to want to let Cinderella reset completely, and Cinderella is going to try to get at him. Blind coming out, forcing a trinket. Boom is actually going to trinket out of the bash. Boom can go for some big damage if he got anything going on right now. Big bite onto him. He's just waiting out for a bit. Gonna be a cheap shot. Thorns are up and running though. DFA coming down. I think he's just going to end up killing himself through those thorns. Not a lot he had left there, and down goes the champion. Who's up next though? Who's up next? Is it going to be Chillbane? It is going to be Demon. Demon is actually going to get stunned up by Cinderella in the open. And it's going to be Trinket coming out, trying to fill Barrage, but Wild and Roots can't go anywhere. And Cinderella's just going to bail out of there for a moment. Somehow he got himself... Oh, he reversed the root. I didn't even realize it for a second. That is crazy. And now that somebody left on Team Red, I got to do 3 instead of 4 now. I beam to follow for Demon as he's going to get himself Metamorphosis up and running with Demonic. Big damage and Haymaker coming out for Cinderella. Is going to knock him way out. I gotta keep swapping to the wrong guy. I'm going to do this a few times. I don't mean to. This Demon, I remember him as a 4. Now I got to re-remember as a 3. Cinderella's doing some damage to him. The Thorns are going to follow up with this damage that he's putting out. Demon Philip is going to get a stun. Did use his spectral side for a second, I guess. Trying to use whatever he got in order to try to do anything to Cinderella. That's going to be a big bite to finish him off, though. Next up is going to be Seavark. Another sub-rogue. Try to see if he can land a kill onto Cinderella. It's going to land a sap. Yeah, Cinderella out of cat form. No trinket. Could go for the big damage. Could the shot coming down. Needs to get that. Oh, DR to shit though. Completely DR. No damage to follow after that stun. Got a bit of big eviscerates in there. That's going to be a big bite by Cinderella. But Seavark is dropping down in health as well. Might want to evade this a little bit early. It's going to get a pre-feign rolling. Maybe a little bit too late. Cloaker Shadows to fall out of that root. It's going to try to stand Cinderella. No, bailing out now. Now that he sees the Thorns into a blind, Cinderella's going to set it. And Seavark is going to be able to get away scot-free. At least for the time being. He's going to mount up. Bleeds are up and running for him. Cinderella could go at him, man. And Cinderella actually could have used the Warlock port if he wanted to. But he didn't, which I like that. Because Pharaoh's already have insane mobility. Tricky coming out for Seawork off of that stun. Waited a little bit too long, I think. That's going to be evasion for him right now. Could he go for Cinderella? Could he go gun down for damage? Tricky coming out for Cinderella immediately as it takes quite a bit of damage from an Eviscerate. Seawork still fully dotted up though. Is going to get a concoction roll, but Cinderella's on the other side of the pillar. Didn't expect Cinderella to go this way. Maledict onto Sin. That's the last ditch effort was what he's got working with. Stun coming up by Cinderella. Trying to see if he can just finish him off right now, and down he goes. That's going to be 3 people down on Team Red. Who's up next? Is it going to be Raptor? It looks like it is going to be Raptor. Just going off, showing off his massive cock right here. Massive rooster. And it's going to get a dots on Cinderella. Faded out that, oh hey, auto duel. Psych, here's some dots. Here's a Boomkin. He got to play whatever he's got going in order to win it. Don't blame him, honestly. Don't blame him. Chillbane, make sure not to be too AFK, man. We don't want you to DC, my man. This is going to be open to buy Cinderella onto Raptor, though. He's going to get a Stellar Flare. Try to let a Stellar Flare there. Going to be a Skull Bash for Cinderella. Bash to follow off that. Big body to Raptor, but he does have Bark Skin to hold him strong. Raptor still needs to get the dots up and running. That's going to be Incarn up and running with a Stellar Flare to follow onto Cinderella. He's taking quite a bit of damage into a Star Surge, into maybe more damage. Soul Flare. Try to get a Lunar Strike in there. Trying to get more damage in. Haymaker to knock him far. It's going to get more Star Surges in there. Lots of damage to Cinderella as he's just dotting, rotting away. The dots are actually doing quite a bit of work. And Raptor's still not done quite yet. Still has a bit of incarnation rolling. He's just running at Cinderella ASAP. He's going to go into Raptor form for a second. Making sure to redot Cinderella as he's trying to get the hell out of there. Rigorous coming in, Cinderella looking for recovery. Raptor kind of out of juice right now, but he could still get himself some big damage. Thorns is still an opportunity. Is going to pop into Raptor form. I guess he wants to maybe get himself a restyle. Root coming down to Raptor. Going to power shift in. Using a dodge to Cinderella. The dots for Moonfire and Sunfire really don't do anything for Boomkins. What you really want to get is those casts in with Star Surges and Solar Flares and Lunar Flares, I guess. Or Lunar Strikes. I don't even know what the name is, honestly. I remember playing Boomy back when it was good, back in Kata. That's going to be dots coming in for Raptor, though. Try to get the full dot setup. It's going to get damage rolling to Sin. It's going to be a little bit of a defensive coming in for Sin as well as up and running. And Raptor is now on the defensive. Try to see if you can run over for Cinderella. Just try to juke out of there. Cinderella's shields continue to refresh on him, not letting the dots do too much of work. And Raptor is lowering down on health inch by inch, minute by minute. Not a lot that he could really work with. Try to see if he can land a Cyclone on Cinderella. And last ditch effort, Trinket is going to be used by Sin as he's trying to end them. Cyclone to follow. Raptor barely has any health though. And down he goes. Cinderella is going to have to verse with Chillbane. Again, Chillbane's not going to give him any opportunity. Going to get a Maledict early. Going to get all the beef up. Damage rolling right now as a Death Knight. That is going to be Thorns by Cinderella. He's just going to group him back in. He needs to continue the Chains of Ice while he's got him. But Cinderella has power shifting on his side. Not a lot of the Chillbane can really do about that. And Cinderella looks like he's going to be able to get away from him for just a moment. Stun coming in. Is that going to be IBF? No, Lichborn coming out for Chillbane, though. Needs to get the slows into Cinderella, but he's so slow himself. Cancel out Lichborn just to keep up with the Feral. Bash comes in. That's going to be Cinderella getting a massive bite. Does have Incarn for about a minute 45, though. So Chillbane could still maybe turn this around. He's down on cooldowns for quite a bit. Is going to be able to get himself Pillar of Frost in just a moment. Trinket's out of that route, continue to slow down Cinderella, making sure to almost make every single one of his globals into Chain of Ice, trying to time him with Cinderella. Power shifting is going to land a stun on Cinderella. Could he turn around some damage right here? He's actually doing quite a bit. That's going to be Thorns up and running. Does have AMS for it, so he's not going to take that much damage. That's actually going to fuel his runic power. Does have Pillar of Ice right now. He needs to get the big damage in for big strength buffs after Cinderella's trying to bail out. Gripping him right in the last moment. Does let us stun with AoE and actually taking down Cinderella. Chillbane actually did take out Cinderella after Cinderella decimated the rest of Team Red. Next guy is going to be Antiflectual. If only we had a way for Chillbane to get massive heals for these, man. It's going to be hard. He's going to be playing behind every time. Nothing you can do about it. Gonna be a stun by Antiflectual into Lichborn 4. Chillbane gonna get the interrupt onto the IBM. Transfusion coming out as Maledict does hit him. Not a lot he can work with. Might have to go for a Death Pact right now to get at least gain some health. Stun coming in. Death Pact getting pressed on immediately. But not a lot he can really do off that. Antiflectual does have half Metamorphosis, but he still has the full setup going. Gonna go up in the air. Antiflectual is just gonna rain down on Chillbane. Barely comes around the corner. Not a lot he could do, but that was a nice way to slam down whoever was the top dog in the competition. Hell yeah, boys. Fuck yeah. I like that. I like that. Did Fella get buffed? Woo, goddamn, man. Goddamn Sin. That's so much. It's all dot damage, isn't it? Yeah, you can see it's all Rip, it's all Thorns, it's all Rake. It's all that, man. Got a new group ready? Don't let Ferals go first. Wait, are you just taking the same group or what? Alright, Cinderella, feel free to change up your group a bit, man. I said don't let Feral go first. Goddamn. It's overbuffed? On PTR, you think so? Maybe. Yeah, a lot of things are busted on PTR. They haven't done any class changes, have they yet, though? Could be wrong. US 172, 3, 173. Alright, I don't know what song this is. This isn't my shit though, so we're gonna change it upstream just a little bit, okay? We're gonna go back to the regular. Fuck yeah. Very nice job, Cinderella. He did really good, honestly. Before I buy Creative Warlock for with Wall for like 90k. Even like the necklace stuff, yeah. Necklace stuff is imbalanced, man. Yeah, I wouldn't count PTR as real damage. Like if you're like, oh, it's busted on PTR with a necklace, it's like they gotta change it, obviously. You know what I mean? Hey, that's not what I'm looking for. Flash Heckily. Flash Heckily. Heck. There we go. Almost last Dal. Yo, can we get Chillbane in there first? Give him a chance. Ali, ready? I think we're all ready, boys. Dragon Blade, Seavark, 5. Third one for the day, boys. I like it. Let's get some quick duels in there, too. Just quick, big, burst in there. What's up, Killer Rice? How you doing, my man? Killer Rice. How you doing, my man? Join us on Twitch. No, join us on YouTube. It's a lot better on YouTube, my man. Alrighty. Bam. Oh, switch. Ooh, I like that. I like what they've done with the group. I'm looking at Team Blue. Well, on my screen I'm looking at Team Red, but I'm looking at Team Blue really. Also, Dark Prince. I like that mount, by the way. I have one of those. We got ourselves a holy DK named Dark Prince. Dark Pits. PvE God X. We got ourselves Death Steel. Wait. Where's Chillbane? What the fuck? We got Seavark and Boomin playing some alley. On Team Blue, we're going to have Cinderella. Hopefully not going first. Alpha Shadow coming back as a Shadow Lek. Trying his as a marksman? Trying his attempt as a marksman, I guess. Lol, and Vladimir. Vlad is getting Demonic Gate up and running. Is he going to be up first? Looks like Vlad might be up first as a Warlock, man. And this is going to be Boom first up, man. Going to get the big damage as an ally. Versus Vlad, though. As long as he gets those lightning lasses, should be good to go. So for Vlad, he needs to save his pet CC. He's going to land almost landed the CC onto Boomin in the opener. Does land it. That's going to be a bunch of hand cooldowns coming down for Vlad. Boomin's trying to get the early zaps into a lightning lasso onto Vlad. Doing a lot of damage in the opener. It's going to be Vlad just locked out for a moment. Does land the back-to-back CC onto Boomin. With a fear to follow. Hand cooldown right after. More hand cooldowns coming out. It's going to get a bunch of imps in there. And Boomin's actually taking so much damage from imps. This might be a better arena for Boomin to take damage. So for Vlad, this might be a really good position as long as he can get Boomin out in the open. But Boomin is going to be playing around that line of sight as best as possible. Vlad is not even walking up to the line of sight. Might just have to play up the LOS. He wants to keep Boomin out in the open, but might have to just play the line of sight as well. CC coming on to Boomin. And that's going to be Vlad actually bailing back. I'm not really sure if that's what he meant to do. Is that a misclick? Is going to try to get a banish on one of the pets. It's going to be lightning lasso, but Boomin, we're just going to force out a trinket out of Vlad, though. Vlad down a trinket, not going to be able to stop it. Has the pet CC, has the horror effect that he may be able to just get like midway as Boomin does go for a lightning lasso. There's ways for him to deal with it. Does land the horror effect a little bit early. Maldic onto Vlad right now. Not going to be given a lot of ways to heal. Going to be interrupted immediately. And Boomin is going to bail around by the pillar. Hanging around real close. Just kind of bobbing and weaving. Making sure he has enough of line of sight in order to deal damage. And damage he does to Vlad as Dad drops down to about 30% health. Into Shadow Fury. No. Lightning Lasso to follow. Wall coming up. Doesn't have the pet CC to follow. The Lightning Lasso. Boom gets scot-free on easy damage. Vlad is going to beef up the pet right now with the Tyrant. That's going to be all the demons doing damage to him. But the healing surges are keeping him more than afloat. Does interrupt him on Shadow. Tyrant is going to do some damage, but Vlad is not looking that good right now. The elementals finally calm down and dissipate. Boomin has a bit of damage. Earth Shock to Vlad. Doesn't even have to worry about the Mali Alec is going to be up next, playing himself some marksman. Aim shot into Boomin. Does get line of sight around the corner though. Again, playing up to the line of sight as best as possible, making sure to come out whenever he's got damage. Now he's out in the open. That's going to be stunned to Alec. Chickens out of it immediately. Boomin is going to get frozen up right now. Is there going to be big old damage on aim shot? Some damage, but not too much. Does finally get a dent in him. Maybe it's going to be rapid fire right now. Rapid fire does come out onto Boomin, but Boomin fires back at Lek, dropping him down to less than half. Does force out exhilaration a little bit early, and Lek needs to get the line of sight, and Boomin right now is getting some rapid fires in there. Needs to get the aim shots in there, man. He needs to get the sniper shot coming down. Is that going to be maybe aim shot? Capacitor right next to him is going to stun him. Does interrupt Boomin on his heels though. Into a light the last to fall. Lek is out of options. Does get a faint death somehow though. Into a camo. Oh my god. Does he have any dots in him? Woo! Boy. Boom is going to have to pick up the eye. Lek is going to have a freezing trap on one side. Does Boom see the freezing trap though? Does he have lightning lasso? That's all he needs is just a lightning lasso. He literally doesn't need to do anything. Except wait for that lasso. Lek is getting a lot of healing while in camo though. Lots of health recovering right now. And healing surge is coming out for Boom. Lek is actually feeling healthy enough where he wants to approach Boomin. No eyes available. Could go for a big old damage. Is he gonna go for a sniper shot from opener? Smacking Boomin for 20%. Supposed to be 20% of his health, but maybe armor does decrease it. Into a rapid fire off of that. Light Lasso is gonna stop him in place though. Does he have the human racial? I think he might have used that already. That's gonna be Boomin getting their health a little bit more equalized, but Boomin is still ahead somehow. Stormkeeper coming down, going to be able to get a bunch of zaps into Leg. Does get a freezing trap around the corner. Does Boomin not eat into it? No, he's running a little bit longer. He is taking a bit longer strides around this side of the pillar. This is where Leg pops 2 forms of CC. So Boomin is definitely 100% not going to be running over that. Even less of a reason. Leg still has a lot of damage coming down to him as Boomin is just going to zap him out back to back. Like when you know what to reposition his freezing trap, does freeze the pet, but that's going to be lightning lasso on him. Not a lot he can do out of this situation. Lots of defenses down. 15 seconds left on an exhilaration. Trying to see if he maybe can land himself another heal, but whatever damage he's doing to Boomin, he doesn't have the opportunity to get him out in the open, to get a bunch of those aim shots in there, to get a bunch of rapid fires in there. And that's going to be Boomin tricking out of the freezing trap with a Maledict to follow, sniping out Lek. Next up is going to be Cinderella. Try to see if he can bring Boomin down off of that high pedestal of Elemental Shaman. Gonna get knocked back into a light lasso immediately. Cinderella instantly trinketing it. It's going to be a power shift and trying to get through the slows of Boomin. He's going to pre-wall his damage right now. Just pre-walling it. Cinderella's going to get a big mean bite while Incarnate is running for Sind. That's going to be a lot of damage. Capacitorum is going to come down. Boomin is going to land himself a couple of heals. That's going to be Haymaker. Not really moving him far, but it's going to slow him down for a moment. It's going to stun him for a second. Does Cinderella have a Maledict to fall? It could Mally Boomin to really pressure him some more. Bleeds, 0 ways to heal. Shadow damage, I mean, that would be a lot of pressure right now. Boomin does have Ghost Wolf that he's going to keep popping into in order to stay alive for as long as he can. Light and Lasso to follow off of that damage. Cinderella is going to have to take the full damage of that. And Boomin's been proactive, going to get himself a Y. He's just going to try to get some line of sight, try to get a few heals, even drop down Capacitor. That's going to be a wall coming out for Sin. Doesn't want to get zapped too hard, but boom, he still is going to generate a lot of resources, though. He's still going to get that Earth Shock in there. It's going to get himself a new Earth Shield up and running as well. Cinderella simply just needs to make sure he has something for the lightning lasso every time. His power shifting. Maybe he can get caught out in bear form during one of the lassos. Is going to get knocked way out. Does Boomin have a lasso available right now? Is going to lasso, wrangling up the kitty. Is going to do a good bit guaranteed damage. I can never say that properly. He's going to do a good bit of guaranteed damage to Cinderella every time. 7% dampening roll, and he's going to pick up eyes in case Cinderella does try to go for a resell. That's exactly what he tried to do. Is he going to be able to find him? Capacitor Tournament once it doesn't see it. Flame Shock is going to take him out of that stealth. Bear form, power shift as much as he can. Cinderella is trying to maintain their health as best as he can. Knows the lasso is coming. If Boomin can get himself big setups, big Earth Shock does come down. Can he get a big lightning bolt in there? Try to see if he can get kicked by Cinderella right now into a lightning lasso to follow. It's going to be actually lightning Cinderella getting out of the lightning lasso. I think Boomin went for a Maledict mid lightning lasso, which cancels it. Wall coming in for Cinderella. And Boomin is just going to try to use mobility and range to try to recover Wild and Ghostful form. We're going to have to wait quite a bit to see how this is going to go down for him. Wall available? No, Wall no longer available for Cinderella. Wall down for Boomin. Cinderella looking pretty good on health right now. And Boomin is actually taking down damage with his bleeds. Dampening not really all that high quite yet. I guess he just needs to stay in Ghost Wolf a little bit longer. Lightning Lasso to peel him off. Check it out, Cinderella. So that's going to be still a lot for Boomin to come back from. Cinderella just has so much sustain. So much pressure. Gonna get himself an Earth Shield rolling. And Cinderella is just reckless, just relentless. Bash into Boomer, forcing a trick out of him. Trial form off that, and Boomer is just trying to kite against some more. Ghost Wolf is his best friend right now. Waiting out for another Lightning Lasso. Cinderella is getting lower in health. Should get some healing going right now. It's going to be Earth Shock into a Frost Shock. Force Cinderella out of form. Knocking him out. Wall out of Cinderella. So he's not want to have anything from there. Is going to get massive healing. Renewal to follow. Making sure he's full on health at all times. And Boomin is going to be proactive. Pick up the eyeball right now. What Boomin needs to do is get massive damage on Cinderella. Try to see if he can cut him into a capacitor. Does land it. Is going to be able to get a Flame Shock on the side and slow Cinderella down before his approach. Just to get a massive Earth Shock, Zap, Wombo Combo, Lightning Lasso, maybe a Zap after that. So he doesn't give Cinderella any moment to heal himself, any moment to do anything. I think that's what it really got to come down to. Does get a Zap in there. Horatio coming down. Earth Shock to follow. Zap to follow. It's going to be stunned onto Boomin though. No way out of it. Probably to press that Lightning Lasso. Cinderella's getting himself a few heals. Ass is getting resources from Boomin from generating all the combo points and spending them into finishers. Boomin is going to go for more healing surge. Cinderella's back on him. Waffle Boomin going to knock Cinderella out. It's going to bail it behind the wall right now. Now Cinderella is waiting for cooldowns. It's going to be 30 seconds for that renewal. 30 seconds for a chicken. About a 53-second wait for a wall. And Boomin is going to take advantage of the situation. Cinderella does catch a re-stealth opener onto Boom. He's going to be able to get all the dots up and running. Big Earth Shock coming down into a Frost Shock. Maledict to roll as well. Cinderella is still getting pressure right now into a Lightning Lasso. Does have a massive heal on him, as he's able to catch up on health fairly well. But it's still going to have to get the regrowth in there. Renewal is in there. Rejuve's in there. I wonder if Boomin is purging those ever. I wonder if it's worth for the globals. Or is it better just to do the damage? Because I think it would be pretty good. Flame Shock rolling. Cinderella does catch a restall. I guess he didn't have a Flame Shock. Does get knocked into the room. Rooting Boomin out in the open. Oh my god. It's like a back and forth with these two, dude. It's a spy versus spy situation, man. Cinderella and Boomin in some senses counter one another. So Cinderella is using the fact that Boomin can't get out of roots, for example, to keep him in place. And he's stealth in order to get the open onto Boomin. All Boomin has are elementals and the self-heal while in Ghost Wolf. Should counter Cinderella's damage to just run, kite, and heal himself at the same time. Trying to use whatever slows he's got in order to force Cinderella to power shift around. Cinderella can't just sit in feral form the whole time. But Boomin's health is not looking that good. Is this going to be the turnaround of the game? 30% dampening and Boomin is just still trying to run away, man. He's still getting out of there, man. He's taking another right turn. Actually, when Boomin is in Ghost Wolf and Cinderella is in feral form and they're running after one another, it makes me think like it's a racing game for a bit. Wild Growth are coming in. Oh, even reason Wild Growth at this point. These boys are busting out every dot, every hot in the world just to see if they can win. But Cinderella knows the play of the game right now. If he's ever caught in low health, Boomin can just obliterate him. If Boomin is ever caught in low health, the dots will just truck him down. So it's going to be a little bit rough for both of them. Cinderella is going to be behind the wall. Does he have a Flame Shock on him? The Flame Shock does exist. Boomin is going to go for Lasso. He wants to get Cinderella fairly low first, before he goes for the big Lasso play. Continue just to kite him around. Bash comes in, knocking him out. And that's going to be Cinderella bailing out. Going to be able to use that stun onto Boom to just re-heal himself for a bit. Making sure he's fully hotted up and ready to go for the next Lasso. Boomin is going to pick up the eyes maybe? 36% dampening. We haven't got that high of dampening. This duel has only been going for 11 minutes. But this has been, I think, the longest duel in quite a while. Basically almost a full-on 1v1. Actually, I don't even know if I were to... I was going to say, maybe we should get these guys in a 1v1. But I think it would just be the longest goddamn duels ever. Just because they're so well played. Lasso onto Cinderella. Gonna have to sit it. No chicken available. Boom is just going to have to get away from him for quite a bit. Just kiting away. Does have a slow for Cinderella on the other side. The elemental is going to be there harassing him. Second elemental is going to stop him, preventing him from re-stealthing. So at least there's one advantage there. Cinderella has this side of the wall, but that's all he's has to work with. Let me just try to find an angle on him right now if you can. Does get an Earth Shock with a stun on the other side. Double zap to follow maybe off that. Does get Cinderella real low. Wall coming up for Cinderella with a renewal off that. But dampening is making the renewal hard to work with. Mally onto Cinderella as Boomin does trick it out of a bash or a root. And Cinderella's Lightning Lasso doesn't keep it there for long. Asty has a trick for it. Those are the moments that we wait for chat. They're having a little bit of a pitter patter of a place. A little bit of damage, a little bit of healing. Bam! Action! Shit's happening on screen. Anyway, back to this. Goddamn, dude. Boomin is gonna get the dots up and running. Cinderella is still hovering up low with health. This could be good for Boomin. Does get a wall a little bit early. It's gonna be Light and Lasso. Gonna get Cinderella low. Cinderella, no wall, no renewal. Is not gonna be it though. Trying to get himself a heal. Boomin's gonna set some meatballs at him. Can't even get a regrow. Does get a Swiftman in there. Meow. Shaman in pursuit. Over. Gotta see if I can wrangle me up to Feral. We've chasing for a Wildcat right now for quite a bit of while. We're gonna catch up to him eventually. Cinderella got in Karn right now. That's all he has. Trying to see if he can turn around offensive. I think he tried to go for a stun just now with the Rake, and that didn't happen. Earthbind Totem on one side, power shifting through it. Forced to power shift around, so now that's all by not getting caught out in the wrong form. That's gonna be Light and Lasso trying to get him low. Does Bowman have the Earthshock to follow up that? Does have a meatball in there. Earthshock does get the Maelstrom, and finally Cinderella does go down. Who's next? Yeah, this Shadow Priest doesn't want to do it. It's gonna be the Rogue, man. Gonna have to be the Subtlety Rogue. Lol versus Boom. Boom doesn't have a wall or trinket for quite a bit, so Lol has the damage right now. He could honestly just end Boom right here, if he has the damage. That is the main question. He's gonna open up with a Shadow Strike, Nightblade, Light and Lasso for Boom, and he's just gonna have to sit it for a bit. He's gonna be patient with it. Patience is a virtue. Boomin is gonna have a trinket up to this time, with a greater fire alley generating him a lot of resources, so more Earthshocks in there. Does land Nightblade, mark for death into a kidney, does knock him out, Shadow Step get him burned, and this is where Lolo trying to go for some damage to Boom right now. Back-to-back eviscerates, can he do it? Walk him in for Boom with a massive DFA, doesn't feel like he did as much damage, into a freeze onto Lolo. He still has plenty of defenses to work with right now. Does get himself a resell with a Shadow Melt, that's going to be tricking off of that Light and Lasso. Boomin has the Stormkeeper trying to come out, not going to happen. I think he got a kick, yeah, juked out a kick for Lolo, that's going to be cloaked with shadows right now. Into a blind, into Boomin. He still has hold on to Trinket. Trinket's out of it! That's going to be advantage for Lol, though. Doesn't have a kick for Boomin. Look at what, like he wants to go for a bit of a reset. Oh, Sap comes into Boom. Has Shadow Blades this time and everything. If he has the big damage right now, he could do it, man. If he has the big numbers right now, he could do it. The big ones. Question is he going to be able to do it? Nightblade comes out, but that's going to be Lasso! Does he have the health to survive it? Maybe an Earthshock from Boomin. Does land the Earthshock. Is going to get a concoction and a Shadow Stepping past Boomin. Has the Nightblade rolling. Boomin. Does he have enough damage to finish him off right now, though? Lol can still turn around. Shadow Stepping against Boomin again. Get a shot coming down. It's going to be a Shadow Strike. No. Kidney shot fully DR'd. Mally onto Boomin. Does he have the damage to maybe happen? Mally for Boomin to kill off Lol, and down he goes. Elephant Shadow. Get in there. Boomin doesn't have cooldowns. You might be able to do something about it. Does he know where Boomin's at? I think he doesn't have his health bars turned on. Otherwise he would have known where he's at. I think he thought Boomin went back to the room. Does land a stun. Making him do the moonwalk for a bit. Into a fear onto Boomin. Into some damage. Light and Lasso trick is out of it into a silence. Does get the Mindbender in there. This is where Alpha Shadow needs to make a play. It's going to burn the Greater Fade in order to catch up to Boomin. While coming out for the Shaman Boy. With healing surges to follow into a Stormkeeper. Alpha Shadow needs to go for some big damage on him. Back-to-back zaps coming onto Elfin. As he does have dots rolling into Boomin. Trying to make sure that he's getting as much damage with his Void Form up and running. Is going to get slowed down for a moment. Is he cleansing dots and hots off of Boomin? He should be cleansing everything off of him as much as he can, though. Should be cleansing it. Try to see if he can get a VT in there. Not going to happen into a Lasso. Is that going to be maybe dispersed? Not going to be a dispersed. Does Alpha Shadows have CC for Boomin? Is going to be a trigger for Boom, though, regardless. Maybe he could break through one of the CC with a Tremor. Stun coming in. Is he going to trick it out of it? Going to knock Alpha Shadow out for a second. VT is going to still happen into a silence. Into Siphon. Siphon can't quite hit him. He's going to try to line aside Siphon. Siphon is still going to do some damage, though. Does try to get damage onto Alpha Shadow. Not going to happen. And Alpha is back here with Shadow Men's right now. All he has is a fear for Boomin. But does Boomin fear Elf and Shadow? That is the question. He needs to come out and fear him. That's going to be Light and Lasso. Should be dispersing. Does press disperse. Is not going to be enough healing and damage reduction. It's going to be enough. Try to see if he can run up to Boomin. It's going to be fear immediately. Trick it. Oh, Tremors it. Pre-Tremors that fear. VT coming out. I think that doesn't land. And Boomin does take out everybody in a massive 1v5. Obliterating the whole enemy team. Woo! Alrighty. That's how you fucking do it, boys. Goddamn. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another one going. Give us those 5 minutes to get like 2 new people, man. I've been looking for 2 new people per group. 2. That's all I'm asking. If you guys want to join any of these, you go to NA, go to Group Finder, go to Pre-made Groups, go to Custom, find a group, type in number 5, enter in your search. And that's it. You'll find a group on Alliance and Horde, both on NA. That easy. Join up. How you doing, chat? Boom's a god. He's pretty good, goddamn. Zachary, how you doing, my man? He's pretty goddamn good, dude. 20 AK healing, my lord. He did heal half of his damage, so it wasn't quite as bad as some of the other classes. He did a lot of damage, though. He only healed for half his damage, not for 100%. Some classes heal more than the damage, like Pharaohs. So we had Pharaohs and we had Paladins and we had Death Knights that did that. Amongst them, they actually healed more than they damaged. So, you know what I mean? 173, 4, 5, 6. Wait, that's an A. US. Here we go. What's up, Boom? Had to show him where you play with me? There we go, my dude. We gotta get some 2s more done, dude. I'll be down later tonight. I don't think I'll be doing any keys tonight. I want to get some arenas done. I got 2 Snake Eyes, 3 Deadshot, 1 Ace Up Your Sleeve, and I want to try the Snake Eyes in PvP, man. I want to give them a chance. Wait a minute, this is on YouTube. What's up, Galaram? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm restreaming to both of them. Galaram, I'm essentially hoping that Twitch takes away my affiliate. That's why I'm restreaming. I waited for weeks for them to cancel my affiliate. They don't do it. I'm just fuck it. How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. I'll be probably streaming to Twitch and YouTube all summer. So either platform you like, man. You're still mod here if you want to hang around. It's kind of a Wild West here. Yeah. See if you can help me out. Hold up. Let me report you really quick to... You're like, let me report this really quick to expedite the process. Thanks, fam. Actually, if whatever helps me lose that affiliate, the better. Because I feel like a naughty boy. Ooh, I don't want to feel like a naughty boy. Yo, what add-on command for spectating? It's like invite spectator match and type in real ID namespace, arena space, number of people space. No, wait, no. Invite spectator match. Let me do it right here. Oh, it doesn't work here. Never mind. Invite spectator match space, real ID name space, real ID name space, number space, and you can do arena if you want to, or no arena. No Unity? Maybe. Maybe Janice, we'll see. And it hasn't had that many games before, man. Hasn't had that many games before, so we'll see. Here we go. Got a group here, plus already. As soon as I invite, go. Oh my god, Zachary, I didn't even know! Oh, I'll get you in after this one. Holy shit, I didn't know you got a group. I saw a whisper while I was typing in invite spectator match and hit enter, and I was like, what's this whisper? I didn't check my whispers more. I'm so sorry, Zachary. Did we just cancel this one and get Zachary's group in here? I feel bad, man. Oh, shit. Is Bowser War Game 2? Yeah, you can. Is it EU time yet? There's like a few more in A, and then maybe a few more will leave for EU. We can do extra late for EU, I guess. Because I know EU boys are loyal. You guys show up to these no matter what time, no matter the day. So I do want to reward you guys for that. I'm not trying to compare NA and the EU, but while NA for the last few weeks hasn't been really here to do the duels, EU has been grinding, so you know what I mean? They want to do it. They want to play. Who might just stop them from wanting to play? I'm here. I'm a man of the people. I'm here to deliver. Alright, let's get this going. Switch. What do we got going? We got Chulbane in here. Let Chulbane play! 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 We got Seaverk as well. Death Seal, who's going up first apparently. Krexai, playing some Elemental. And we got PV. Goddamn, we gonna play last time. What's it worse than, I guess, actually? It's gonna be Aaron Fury Warrior Extraordinaire. We got ourselves Binus hanging out the back. Been a while since we've seen this ugly son of a bitch. Cinderella chill in the back. Lol, and Sargeras. We got ourselves Desc versus Aaron, and Aaron trying to go for some damage. Destiel's gonna pop that IBF a little bit early, actually. Trying to see if he can get massive necrotics. Maybe no. Getting the Army of the Dead rolling. Both of these two looking like they're lagging a little bit, actually. Or Aaron looking like he's lagging a little bit. It's going to get a reflect up and running a little early. Not really sure what he can reflect against Destiel. And Destiel is going to go for that transfusion. Aaron is going to get himself that charge heal. Destiel is choosing to trinket out of that fear. Does Aaron roll double charge? No, he rolls a stun. Abomination does join the fight. And Aaron doesn't want to deal with it, but that's going to be stunned down on him. Going to be clapped down by all the pets. That's when necrotics is starting to stack up. Joint damage back to Destiel is going to get the reflect going to reflect a couple of casts at the mages of the dead. But that's still a lot of pressure on him right now. Lots of necrotics. Save to trick and even proc it. Destiel actually at low health. Going to be massing this for Aaron right now. Needs to get a charge heal. Does land him. Maledict to follow on that though. Still continues to heal as much as possible. More necrotics get stacked up. Destiel getting slammed down with a stun. Does have a Maledict for him, but he has AMS a little bit early. Aaron should have saved that AMS for a little bit, but still does get the land. Then execute off of Destiel, and down goes Vinruki. But Chillbane is gonna go in and clean up the mess real quick with Aaron. It's like, shush, 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 shush. Let me just sleep. Chillbane trying to see if he can land a stun onto Aaron now with that. Remorseless Winter doesn't get enough stacks in there though. Trying to see if we can get Chillbane down. Does land a hit on him. Chillbane versus Lolo right now, as Lolo's not wasting any time getting in there, landing us on Chillbane, and we are seeing an IBF, not Lichborn. Or is it Lichborn? I think it is an actual IBF this time. Or maybe it was Lichborn. I'm not even sure. Lichborn doesn't show up for Frost Death Knights for whatever reason. But maybe Chillbane did a Lichborn, maybe IBF. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see if he uses that in about 30 seconds or so. Chillbane is going to get some cooldowns rolling while he's got Lol in here. Quick shot is coming out for the Rogue. Not going to get evasion rolling as Chillbane is getting a lot of the physical damage in there. Going to be instant trinket off that Strangulate. Does land a kidney shot onto Chillbane, but more defensive kidney. Chillbane chooses to trinket out of that stun, out of the blind, I guess. Did it Lichborn out of that? I don't even know how he got out of that stun. Was that heavily DR maybe? He tricketed the blind for sure. I think. Maybe tricketed that, they got blinded, then Lol broke his own blind. Could I be wrong? Am I dumb? Maybe. Good possibility. We'll never know. Sap coming in. Chillbane is going to have to sit the CC for quite a bit of time. That's going to be Lol just trying to recover a little bit of health while instead doing a fairly good job recovering though. Chillbane option now to grab himself the eye. Doesn't snag it! Does he realize he didn't snag it? He thinks he has the eye, I think. He's looking for him. He's like checking in a corner, but the eye is still there. He's like, ah, shit. I never grabbed it. I wonder how he feels, dude. I wonder what he said IRL. Like, shit. Like, god damn it. Get a shot coming down on Chillbane. No way out of it. Looks like he does roll IBF. No Lichborn. Others would have seen him getting out of CC a little bit more often. AMS coming up a little bit early as Lol is going to go for that evasion. Sun coming out for Chillbane is going to get some damage into Lol, but he's going to get the heal rolling. Frost DK is more sustained based damage, so against Lol, popping a concoction actually does a lot, especially when Chillbane is not bursting on him. But Chillbane is starting to ramp up, is getting some damage. Maybe he'll get a stun to Lol with Remorseless Winter. Does he even roll the talent for it? Hard to tell. But he's going to try to land a slow into Lol. He's trying to stay on him as best as he can. Continuing to hit obliterates at him. Continuing to hit him with everything. Maledict onto the Rogue. Lol won't be able to re-heal for this for a while. Does have a long-lasting Frost Fever though, so he's not even going to land a resell that easily, and it's going to deny him that opener as a Rogue. Chillbane is going to get more Merciless Winter, popping in more cooldowns right now, getting his own empowered runic weapon going with Transfusion to follow. Lol does slam him down with a DFA, but all that plate armor really keeps Chillbane afloat. Trying to get himself a small heal maybe, that's going to be stunned. Lol doesn't look like he's healthy. It looks like the common cold literally took him down. For the count. Up next is going to be Binus. Chillbane slowing down progression for Binus, slowing down the advances. Is going to get that Pillar of Frost rolling right now. Binus does have a reflect available. Not really sure he's going to reflect anything out of Chillbane. Does land a stun on him to follow them. And Chillbane has to deal with all the damage that Binus is going to be putting out. IBF coming down a little bit early as a defensive. Maybe it has like an honor challenge with IBF or something. Or not an honor challenge. Maybe it is an honor challenge. No. Wait, does he? Hard to tell. AMS coming down for Chillbane a little bit early. Bodies is still hanging in and not playing the double charge build. Not going for the massive heals. That's actually taking quite a bit of damage from Chillbane over time. Try to see if you can bail out of there. Not try to get a charge in there, but I think charge did go through. He does get stunned. Does get out of it immediately. That is going to be a reflect for Binus right now in case Chillbane got anything for him. Not anything for him. Just going to continue to pressure him steadily. Binus needs to wait for another charge heal if he can nab one. Not going to be able to snag one. He's going to get a Bloodthirst in it. 5% dampening rolling right now, and Chillbane does get out of that stun. And that's going to be Binus actually dropping fairly low on health. After all those duels where he was obliterating people, is going to have to go for that enrage regen. Does let a charge heal with enrage regen. Does land that heal. Chillbane is going to have to go for transfusion himself just to recover from this 6% dampening rolling out right now. And Binus is, again, wants to get a charge in, as many charges as he can. Reflect coming in for Chillbane. Not really sure what can reflect from Chillbane on damage-wise, but he's going to try to pop it. She'll probably wait for the Maledict. And Chillbane is going to set him running with a Frost Fever, though. Binus does have a down on him. It is rolling. The auto attacks are stacking up. The damage of Obliterates and Frost Strikes from Chillbane are stacking up as well. Even a little bit of Death Strikes. That's going to be Maledict to Binus right now. No way to bail out of this. He's going to kite Chillbane while he's got him. Is there anything you can do? Can he come back somehow? Stun coming down. Chillbane is going to get his own abilities in power right now. Is going to get the Runic Weapon, Hunger rolling. He's going to get the Pillar of Frost rolling. This way he's got all the damage in the world. Going to ramp up into Binus. He needs to keep him slowed the whole time. Gripping him back in. Again, needs to keep him slowed the whole time. And Binus doesn't have any way out. And Chillbane does obliterate him. 2 more dudes left. Next up is going to be Cinderella. Can Chillbane do anything against Sin? This is going to be the bleeds and roots and kites all day. Chillbane not looking that good on defenses right now. No IBF, no AMS, no Tricky for quite a bit. Only has Death Pact. And you might need everything to beat Cinderella here. That's going to be Thorns early. Just try to get a root onto Cinderella. He's going to go for that Dark Sacrifice? Is that what it is? I actually drew a blank. I don't remember what that ability name is. Don't hate me, chat. I actually drew a blank. But he did wait out for Dark. Not Transfusion. Is it Dark Sacrifice? I feel like it. Why am I doubting myself? Bash coming in onto Chillbane. Can he recover from this? Can he get his fusion rolling? Another bite, but the plate armor keeping him afloat. This way he can finally start doing some damage. Popping in the racial in there. Try to see what he can do while IBF is running on him. Cinderella is starting to take some damage, but before it really ramps up, he's going to bail out. Death Pact. That's exactly what it is, Zachary. That's exactly what it is. Does get a stun onto Chillbane. Gonna get the AMS rolling a little bit early in case Cinderella does get Thorns up and running. Maybe a little too early. So where this is now Cinderella can punish him with Thorns. Stun coming onto Sin. This is where Chillbane again trying to get the resources. Needs to get the big transfusion heal rolling ASAP. Big bite coming in by Cinderella. Chillbane does get the Death Strikes while he has it. But that's where he's gonna go down. The Frost DK goes. That's gonna be Crackside. It's gonna get that stun DR lasso in there. Haymaker to knock him out is going to get the Primal Storm Elemental going. Is continuing to get slows into Cinderella. Back-to-back slows. That's going to Healing Surge coming out right now. Can he do anything about it? Antonio Branch, how you doing, my man? Hope I said that right. You're the best, Antonio. Can we get a hashtag Antonio showing that this our boy is the best there is, my man? Thank you. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate it, my dude. How hard is it to get back to a Grumpy? I enjoy it still to this day, man. Patch 8.2 is going to be easier. Lots of new content, lots to do, man. Hashtag Antonio Bridge Boys. Let's get it. Show my appreciation for the wonderful, beautiful donation, my man. That's going to be a big bite by Cinderella. From Crackside. Or onto Crackside. And actually, is this going to be another one of those Shaboy, Elemental Shaman, Feral Druid running around the pillar all day? Because it is a pretty good pillar. Pretty good scratch post for Cinderella. Crackside does have a big zap that he wants to catch in. Not gonna happen. Cinderella does land the open and wants to get the bleeds up and running and gonna root out Crackside in the open and get himself some heals behind LOS. That's gonna be rough, man. Cinderella is playing the long haul game here. Longest haulers game ever. That's gonna be Lightning Lasso. Trick gets out of it immediately though. 28% dampening, not low enough for Crackside to maybe score a kill. Unless he can turn around randomly onto Sin. Are we going to see Crackside maybe pop in a defensive elemental, the earth elemental, and pop in a second wall maybe? Could be. Then let's continue to power shift. Any kind of slows that come out. And Crackside, again, getting bled up completely. Cinderella has him right in the bag of his hand right now. He has him. He has him in the palm of his hand right now. He has got it in the bag. Cat's out of the bag. Too bad it's not Schrodinger's cat. Get a Rogan here to put a poison in there. We'll see what happens. Lasso does connect. Cinderella's health is dropping fairly low. Lava Burst trying to come out. Doesn't drop him with the Lava Burst. I think Rexham might be able to cast heals though. He's going to go for casting heals. Sitting in Ghostwolf because it's a lot more efficient and effective and safer. Literally just hanging out in Ghostwolf trying to let the heals roll up. He's going to land a Healing Surge or two. Does Cinderella have a Skull Bash? We'll find out in just a moment. Big Bite does get the Elemental in there. Stormkeeper to follow. Does he have the Earthshock to follow? Skyfury Totem. Is he going to be able to turn around? Does get the big Zaps in there. Maybe an Earthshock to... Does he have enough? The Cinderella's trying to get away. Light the lasso. Is that going to be it? Does... Oh no. Barely survives it. Barely lives. Grossly coming out. The Elemental is bashing on him. Crackside is trying to get as much healing as possible. Cinderella dipped in super low. Crackside got massive damage on him with an Earthshock. Zappity zap. Light and lasso at the end. Barely. Did a Capacitone on one side. Cinderella fine getting tagged by that. Gonna get a Frost Shock in there. Earth Shock, Flame Shock in. Is gonna knock him out in the open. Wall coming out. This is where Crackside just needs to wait it out. Incarnate coming up for Cinderella. It's a game of time right now. Second stun into Sin. Is gonna bail up. Has plenty of mana. Gonna go for regrowth. That Elemental is trying to punch Cinderella. Not letting Cinderella resell, but not really doing damage, honestly. I would go cash in the wall that the Elemental puts up, honestly. I would try to get at Cinderella, let him go do damage, and pop wall with the Ellie. Ellie does go down. The defensive is no longer there. Bastard to crack side. Bite coming in for Sin. Does have a trinket. Is going to trinket that lasso immediately. Renewal coming up very soon. Crack side has a wall. Might want to use it early. Might want to pre-wall this damage right now. Trying to get a healing surge. Is that going to skull bash by Sin? I think it was. Stun coming out. Stormkeeper to follow. Not going to happen. And Seavark needs to land the killing blow onto Sin. Sin is dotted up. He needs to land the killing blow right now. Shadow Strike coming out. Gets an Ablin in there. Haymaker to follow. Knocks him. Is that going to be tricky? Probably not. Seavark needs to sprint back in there, man. Trying to AoE with Cinderella. Cinderella's actually not going to get AoE. Kidney Shot coming down. Is Seavark going to go for the big damage? Are we going to see a Titan Pharaoh fall down? Back-to-back cheap shot. Eviscerates to follow. Another Eviscerate getting Cinderella critically low. Cloak or Shadow's coming out for Seavark. Tricky side of that stun. But he's going to get slowed down regardless, though, no matter what happens. Still slowed completely. Shadow Blades are rolling. Once you get the big damage in there, Cinderella's going to run by, get dots on him, and run the hell out of there. Needs to nail down Cinderella. Maybe should have blinded him while low. Maybe should have blinded him. Cinderella's still hanging in there. Still not out of the fight. Seavark no longer with the trinket. Cinderella's going to get that opener, get the blades up and running. Maybe even root to follow. Seavark does get evasion rolling. That's going to be a heal for Cinderella. Uses that regrowth. Cashes in right now. Bear form to try to hang on. Kidney Shot coming down. Nothing out of it. Seavark, this is your chance right now. If you land that Eviscerate, big damage. And Cinderella does go down. Almost didn't have it. Blind onto Sargeras. He's not going to trinket this. Not going to trinket this. Last man standing on Team Blue. I like your Mog, by the way. I like the brighter colors of Death Knight. I like that helmet and the pieces of gear got working for it, by the way. I'm digging that, dude. Can we just say, this guy is one of the coolest Mogs I've ever seen. Very blue. Very bright blue, too. I like it a lot. He's going to have to go versus Seavark and PvE God X. 51% dampening. Sargeras. Sargeras. I used to call it Sargeras before. And then I stopped being stupid. Yeah, I was close, Corp. That was close, my man. We're full, bro. I am. The Shaman last game, I want to gear up my Shaman. He's so good, dude. Boom is insane. Absolutely insane. Sarge. Saragars. I'm stupid. I'm still stupid. I said I'll stop being stupid. I'm still stupid, by the way. It's Saragars. I thought it was Sargeras. Does pick up the eye. The pet does stop him with a stun. Shortest stun in the world. IBF coming out for Saragars. And it's going to get the army rolling. Seavark doesn't have cloak, doesn't have nothing. Try to see if he can end this right now. But that A-bomb is not going to let him go anywhere. Does try to get a shadow step in there. It's going to Maledict or the Sargeras. It's going to go for that stun. Going to be short of stun. And Seavark actually getting obliterated damage. Cloak and Shadow's coming out. And down he goes. PvE God X is the last guy standing. Is he AFK? No, he's not. He's actually not AFK. Sagar is the bop is a bomb. He popped a lot of his defenses, so PvE God X. I feel like it's a massive advantage in this duel. 58% dampening. We'll see how it goes down. Good luck at the fun, boys. This is a good old set of duel. PvE God, whenever you're ready, man. Saragars. I keep saying it wrong. Every time. is going to get a Chain of Ice in it. PvE God getting the resources rolling a little bit early. Sargars might have to go Death Pact a little bit early right now. I didn't remember that this time, boys. It's going to trick a Death Pact that right now. Big damage coming out by PvE God. Nothing Sargars can do. Does get the AMS, but the damage of a Paladin is just way too high. Good set of duels there, boys. Let's get another one going. Yeah. Zachary already got a group, so somebody got to get a group up. Zachary, let me know if you still got a group, man. Let me know if you still got a group, and I'll get you in. I'm gonna skip that song. I'm gonna skip that one either. Lucron, alright, perfect. Take 5, Seawark and Dragon to try to get 2 new people in, man. Oh, wait, I'm dead. Get Chillbane in there too again. Seawark says he's got 5. Is there an alliance group open? Daggernet, there should be one right now. You should be looking for it. There is a group going. You should join. Alrighty. We got Boomsar. They still have Chillbane. And everybody else staying. Okay, that's fine. I guess I gotta change up Boomsar, so that's alright. Did it swap out PvE God? Okay. That's gonna be pretty. I guess it's some variety. That'll work. And Bloody Bay, Killer Jin, Lucron, Nerf Me, Zachary, Switch, chat, the classes are overpowered, some classes are just broken, Alrighty. It's gonna be on Team Blue, Bloody Bay. Oh, zoomed in on you too close. Big old Bull Boy, Bloody Bay, Killer Jin. Look it up on Lucron. Nerf Me XD. Who the hell's Nerf Me XD? And we got also Zachary versus Team Red. On Team Red, we got Boomthrow. We got also Desc, Chillbane hanging out in the back. Seavark watching out, so that has to be Krexai. Krexai versus Lucron, the opener. Lucron, you gotta start roleplay walking, man. Getting the pet up and running. Is it roleplay walking? That's gonna be Sped pulling back right now. Krexai does get his Prime Elemental in there. Lucron does get a bunch of instant casts off there. Krexai is actually going to come in, going to get up into Lucron's face. It's going to be a lightning last, so Lucron not going to react. Is going to take the damage. Going to be a meteor literally happening, just literally bopping him on the head. Krexai, though, is going to have to run away from all those pets, all that damage. And Lucron got a few instant casts loaded up into a horror effect. Does he land the fear? Doesn't get the fear, though, as Krexai's horror did path him around in a weird direction. Does get the Sky Fear totem. Big Earthshock coming down to Lucron. Double zap. Trying to see if he can land the fear. Not going to happen. Does Krexai have another Earthshock in there? Double zap again. Double zap and Earthshock does come out. Burning through that safety chicken very quickly. Lucron barely has any health. Needs to go for a Warlock Hellstone or something. Handicle down, does come out. Is trying to set up as much as he can from a distance. Getting all those pets up and running. Is behind though, I feel like for now. Does have reflect if he ever needs to. I think we're just waiting for Krexai to come out, seeing if he does need to reflect anything, if he does need to pop a defensive. But Lucron's doing just fine. No dampening quite yet. Just trying to get the pets in there. Trying to drain life as soon as Krexai gets around the corner. Krexai is going to have to push in if he wants to do anything. And Lucron is just able to steal life from him any moment. Is this going to be a lasso? Trinkets out of it into fear? No, not going to happen. Trevor Totem does go down. Gets him out of that fear immediately. And Lucron does still get another hand to go down. Earthshock does come down on him. Does Krexai have anything to work off of that? Does get a lava burst in there. He's going to get a frost shock on Lucron. All Lucron can do right there, he doesn't want to play line of sight by the pillar at all. He doesn't want to do it. He wants to draw him out in the open. Stormkeeper rating up for Krexai. Maybe Lucron could get a reflect up and running. That could be a good idea. Actually, maybe not going to do it. Waiting out for the Maledict, I guess. That's going to be drain life again. Playing out a long game. More Stormbolts are coming out. Going to stun out Krexai. Handed Gul'dans are coming out. Can't get double Handed Gul'dan. It's going to get the horror effect into a second demon. It's Demonic Tyrant. Can I hold him enough in there for in place? It's going to be light lasso. Barely gets out of it alive though. It's going to knock him out. Does Lucron still go for the Demonic Tyrant? All his pets are still up and running. Demonic Tyrant is trying to come out. Going to get interrupted though. But the pets are tearing through Krexai right now. They're actually doing so much work. Lucron can steal some of the Tyrant. Not going to happen. Some of the other pets did dissipate. Lucron needs to reassemble the Avengers in order to get the damage going. Does land a Hex onto Krexai with a reflect. Waiting for the reflect for so long. but it did land it. Trying to get more instacast in there. Krexai not really looking that good at the health. The demons are chasing him down. It's going to be a stun. Hand to go down. Dust come out for Lucron. Still trying to get the Avengers up and running. That's going to be Light and Last, so no way out of it. That's going to be a Param Elemental coming down. Horror Effect onto Krexai. Another Hand to go down. Trying to come out. Maledict onto Krexai. Lucron takes him out. Well done, my man. Didn't even get the Tyrant. Tyrant is still ready. Tyrant is still ready. And now he has to go against Deathsteel. Out of all the people. I think Deathsteel's kind of letting him give a little bit of a Hellstone in there. Yeah. Just let him recover for a bit. Maybe Lucron can siphon the health from the pet. No, he's just going to get the demons in there. Desc, I think, was kind of allowing Lucron to siphon health from him. Maybe Lucron could have just siphoned the health from the pet. He's going to get those back-to-back Shadow Bolts. Destiel is going to trick it out of it. That's going to be AMS coming out a little bit early. I think Lucron is saving his port. Once he uses the port whenever he can. Is going to get more demons up and running. Hand to go down coming out. Tyrant coming down as he gets the stun onto Destiel. AMS not going to be available. Is going to have IBF into a Horror Effect. That Tyrant is still just blasting through him. More hand to go down coming out. Does get a stun onto Lucron, but the Tyrant is still doing work. Getting his A-bomb in there, and that's going to be Lucron bailing out. Destiel does go for transfusion. Tyrant still blasting through him. Instacast coming in for Lucron. Just getting blasted by all those demons from every corner, and Destiel does go down. Lucron taking him out. Is Chillbane going to give him the opportunity, though? Because Lucron could go drain life from one of the non-Chillbane, Seawark or Boomstar. Like, drain life from them to heal up for an honor duel. He could. Like, if Chillbane goes back and points, not going to happen. Just going to get that Chain of Ice. Just saying, you guys can do it later. Does miss his kick. Lucron is going to be able to get that shot of fear in there. That's going to be Chillbane tricking out of it immediately. Popping in cooldowns. Trying to get the pressure rolling into Lucron early. That's going to be double fear. And Lucron is going to get his demons up and running. That's going to be Grip coming out. Is there going to be maybe a port available for Lucron? Might he be able to get a port up and running later? It's going to be AMS on Chillbane. Is still going to summon the demons in there. Hand to go down, still coming out. Sun coming out to Chillbane. Has IBF if he needs to. Is going to sit it for a moment though. And that's going to be more cast for Lucron. Just going to get a Reflect up and running. No way for Chillbane to get it though. That Reflect does kind of stop any kind of cast for Chillbane. Going to be a Maledict on Chillbane to follow. Lucron is going to go for Hand to go down. Drain life instead with Wall. Maybe he can get the Tyrant in there as well. It is going to be Hand to go down. And Chillbane is going to get that death pact in there. Second stun by the pet. Oh no, that's first pet stun. Does he have the second pet stun? Stun to Lucron right now though. Kind of out in the open. Chillbane trying to get a setup right now. Fear trying to come out. Gonna get interrupted on it. Lucron's health is going down little by little. But Chillbane doesn't have him down in the palm of his hand just yet. Is going to get feared out. And drain life coming in for Lucron. Gonna have to reassemble the army. Does get the demons. Imps are out into his demon dogs as well. Another hand to go down coming out. Does he have enough to get the Tyrant in there? Does get another hand to go down. Tyrant to follow off that. Does Chillbane stop and grips him in? Sun coming down into a Tyrant. That's going to be a massive Tyrant doing damage. Chillbane AMS in it right now. That's going to be more of his pets doing damage as well. But that Tyrant is still burning through that AMS. AMS down. One hit by the Tyrant. Two hits by the Tyrant. Does he get another one in a second? Third hit by the Tyrant. Fourth hit to slam him down. Maybe the last one. Fear though. And that's going to be Drain live. Does he have enough to end him right here with a Drain? Stun coming in, but Chillbane doesn't have anything, and the Imps take him out, blasting through the enemy team back to back. And Seawark is going to be up next. Not going to give him the honor duel or nothing. Does knock him out with a bit of AoE. It's still going to be getting shot. It's going to be DR though. Fear trying to come out. It's not going to be interrupted. Did Seawark kick? I think he did kick. Oh no, he did end up a kick onto Seawark. Fear trying to come out onto the rogue. Does land it with a Drain life. Is going to try to get some health. 10% dampening though. Hand to go down to follow. Getting the army of demons up and running. Seawark is getting back in the Horror Effect to follow. Trick inside of it. Lucron doesn't have a lot to work with though. Does have a Reflect? Maybe reflects it. Does reflect back at Seawark. Reflects him out. The Cloak of Shadows coming in for Seawark. Forced out to use it early, but might be a good position for him to be in. Tried to land a Fear. Not going to happen. Kicks it. No, misses. That's going to be Drain life onto Seawark. Into another Fear. Drain life again. Does Lucron maybe want to get himself a port? Stun coming out to Lucron. Stun coming out to Seawark. Hand will go down to follow. Does Lucron go for a port? Seawark vanishes out of it. Lucron is going to go pick up the ice. Going to send the pets in there a little bit early. Yeah, the pets are coming now. The pets are running for him. Look at it. He sees him. Says going to send the Tyrant. Oh no, not going to send the pet. Maybe he should send the pet in there. He could stun the pet. Maybe that's why he doesn't do it. Is going to go for a Cannibalize. No eyes available. No eyes are available. Eyes are available. Horror Effect onto Seawark. Sending in demon dogs into more instacast. Could go maybe for a port. Stun coming on to Lucron. Maybe he can get a stun with the pet to interrupt Seawark midway. Is he going to stun him right here to stop the cheap shots? Not going to do it. Wait now. Second pet coming out. Hand will go down to follow. Tyrant to follow off that first pet stun. That's Tyrant blasting damage into Seavark. Is he going to get one hit? Does blind the Tyrant, but the Fel Guards are still doing work. They are still empowered by the Tyrant for 50% more damage, sending out even more pets. Tyrant is actually able to blast him right now. No cloak or nothing. Gonna start coming out to Lucron. Does he have anything though? And down he goes. Lucron eliminates a sub-rogue. Last man standing in this big-ass duel is Boomsaur. Walking up. Big-ass muscular orc. Destro Warlock extraordinaire. Versus Lucron. Look at his shamble bones, man. Playing out to his highest degree, though. Playing out as high and as well as he can. Perfect on that CC. Perfect. Boomsaur, is he gonna give Lucron? He could let him drain life on the pet. Nah, not gonna happen. Just gonna get the damage in. Lucron and Boomsaur are gonna hide on the other sides of LOS. Banish coming onto Lucron's pet though. This is gonna be behind. No stuns to work off. Maybe he has a horror effect to follow. He's gonna get rooted out. Horror effect into Boomsaur a little bit early. That's gonna be Lucron trying to get instant cast in there. Does get feared in. Hand to go down, doesn't connect. Does line aside it pretty well. Try to banish the pet, but it's gonna get interrupted on the hand to go down off the pet. No, actually lands it onto Gul'dan. Onto Boomsaur. He looks just a Gul'dan. That's all it is. Stun into Lucron from around the corner. Does banish his pet. Lucron needs to get a bigger army of pets if he wants to get the big damage in there. Tyrant coming, Infernal coming down. Might want to banish the Infernal immediately. Boomsaur is going to go for damage. Horror effect onto Lucron. Does get out of it. Does get a reflect. Does reflect. Caswell back into Boomsaur. Boomsaur didn't expect that. Double fear coming out. Boomsaur does land a fear. Stun coming in. Trinkets out of it. Lucron is going to get smacked by Caswell into a Maledict. Taking so much damage. Trying to go down to follow off that. Interrupting Boomsaur on his cast of Caswell too. Boomsaur still has a fair amount of health. Lucron's safety trick is no longer functional. Is trying to get a Tyrant summoned. Gonna get interrupted on Caswell to follow in the corner. Doesn't land. Lies on Caswell. Banish onto one of the Tyrants. One of the pets. I think he banished the wrong. No, he banished one. Or effect onto Boomsaur. Hand to go down to follow. Boomsaur's Tyrant Infernal is down. Lucron is playing to win this one. Gonna get the pets interrupting Boomsaur. Fear does land though. Caswell's still gonna fly. Cataclysm off that. Shadow Fear trying to come out on the other side. Not gonna happen. Just stun Lucron in the open. Into a horror effect. Does Boom have the corner? He does. Stun coming in by the pet though. Stopping Boomsaur's Casbolt. That's going to be instant cast by Lucron. Barely goes, has anything. Banishes the pet. Interrupting Lucron. Fear trying to come out. Not going to happen. And Boomsaur has wall right now. Just trying to get on top of Boomsaur. On top of Lucron. Does get hit with the wall. Summon Tyrant into a Tyrant from Imps. The Tyrant is going to blast him with damage. Blasted him and Lucron goes for a big old 1v5 Demonology. We haven't seen one of these in a long while. But that's a big old Demon Warlock 1v5. Big ass damage. Oh boy, Lucron making it happen. God damn, boys. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go, boy. Let's fucking go. That was fucking nice. Fucking nice. Take 2 minutes. Take 2 minutes to get some new people in here. Seavark already has a group, but Seavark already was part of a group. We're gonna let Dragonblade get a group up and running on Alliance. That's what we're gonna do. Lucron the King? Hell yeah, dude. He's played so fucking well. What's up, Lucron? How you doing, my man? How you doing, but dude? Hope you're having a good one. Nathanis is proud? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I do myself to look like a full past attempts, dude. We played out really fucking well. Allie's ready? Okay. Wait on the Horde team. Is that my mix? Did it finish? Yes, it did. We're gonna... That's why I didn't feel like it was playing it right. I was supposed to be randomized, but I felt like it was going in the order that I added them. Whatever, though. Redeemy did? Hell yeah, dude. Our team is ready. Zachary and Seavark, are they same team? I'm gonna get Zachary in here. Weird. I'm gonna skip that song. I did for some reason re-sign into my account. Weird. Still a goddamn player, Locan. He's still goddamn good, dude. Alrighty. New. Bam. Bam. Switch. Alrighty, boys. Let's go. Let's go. We got another one. We got ourselves. Alright, we got ourselves some of the early boys. We got ourselves Bloody Bay. Hasn't get to play. Killer Gen didn't get to play last time. It was all Lookaron showing and taking it for himself. Nerfby didn't get to play. And Zachary, we are having to play against Blazer. Cinderella back in action. Daggernath, how you doing, my dude? Let Daggernath play. Somebody let him play. Indra getting literally launched out of nowhere. And Vlad getting back in. Who's it going to be first? Is it Vlad? No, it is going to be Bloody Bay. It is Bloody Bay. Cinderella's approaching. Wait, no. No mind. It's going to be Cinderella. Never mind. It's Bloody Bay and Cinderella. Cinderella, Bloody Bay. You guys are doing each other. It's a Pharaoh versus Pharaoh. Now that you guys know what's happening. If somebody wants to come out of bear form, you can. I don't know if it's part of your playstyle, but they're off though, boys. Bloody Bay getting the opener to Cinderella, getting the blades up and running. Bash as a counter. Cinderella is trying to respawn back to Bloody to heal himself as much as he can. Bites are coming out for both of these throws. Bite his head off. Bloody Bay is going to get the wall up and running a little bit early with Thorns right now. Cinderella really doesn't want to get hit by that. Into a bash by Bloody Bay into Sin. Sin's how they're still doing just fine. Malak to follow as he's going to cycle onto Cinderella. Does trick it out and Skull bashes Bloody Bay and tries to get himself a reheal into a big bite. No! So much damage. Does get a stun to Cinderella back though. Big heal for Bloody Bay. Does get a renewal in there. Is going to have a wall rolling. Cinderella still has two walls. First wall coming down right now. Still has renewal if he needs, so it's going to be roots for the both of them. Trying to land at Cyclone. Is he going to land it though? Then it's going to be Malak onto Cinderella right now. Bloody Bay getting stunned up. Does Cinderella have enough damage? Big bite coming down. Bloody Bay doesn't go down. Bloody Bay does go down. Cinderella barely, narrowly survives it. Narrowly escapes Zachary. Is he up next? No, I think he just wants to hang out with the boys. Who's up next to Team Red? Or is it Zachary? I think it is Zachary. Might as well get at Cinderella, man. Might as well dot him up. I don't know if you would want to give him like a... Oh, he doesn't want to give him Monodole. I don't know. I believe Zachary. I believe, dude. I believe, my man. I be fucking leave. Cinderella does land a regrow. Zachary is still just gonna let the barrel open. Gonna let him get the first hit. Cinderella is going to get stunned up by the pet from Zachary, though. Needs to get the dots, and Cinderella might dot up the whole enemy team, but that's perfectly fine. Cinderella shouldn't fight him up there. It's going to be Thorns coming out, but Cinderella early. Zachary's going to land himself an AMS. Army of the Dead rolling. Haymaker knocking him way out. Almost picked up. Oh, did pick up the eye. 5% more damage. Unlucky. Does Cinderella port? Does Cinderella use the port just to get out? I guess he can, technically. That's why I think Warlocks shouldn't set up a port until they're the next guy going. So Pharaohs and other classes that are very extremely mobile don't have even more like unkiteable mobility. Illichborn coming out for Zachary a little bit early, trying to get a setup onto Sin, and Sin is going to continue trucking damage along. Zachary needs to get the big necrotic stacked up. He's going to get a Maledict rolling on Cinder a little bit early. This is where maybe he can follow up a lot of damage. Cinderella is just going to burn through all that necrotics with healing back to back, trying to sustain. Thorns coming out. Zachary has no way out of this. Maybe transfusion. Maledict stopping him from healing, and down he goes. It's kind of hit him by surprise. Oh, I like that Mog. I like that Mog. What the hell was that? That looks so good. Killergen getting stunned up in the opener. Can he turn around to Cinderella? Is going to go for the Vivify. I guess he's waiting for his big setup. He's going to Vivify into Cinderella's face. Not going to burn that Tiger's Lust early. Cinderella's going to get re-dotted up in there. There's going to be all the images coming out with a touch of death. Fist of Fury. Is he going to go for the Rolling Dragon Punch? Just landed. But that's going to be a wall for Cinderella for the touch of death. Killergen didn't want to just waste his Fist of Fury. Probably should just let a Fist of Fury roll out. But maybe he knows better, man. Maybe as a monk he knows better. Try to see if he can get a slow into Cinderella. Continue to generate. Ooh, double kick came out. That was a nice proc. If that happened during his burst, it would have been nutty. Fist of Fury to follow out that, but that is going to be Thorns. Killergen doesn't want to tussle with Thorns right now. Just going to get a Vivify in cap of Cinderella as he tries to go maybe for a Skull Bash. Not going to happen. Vivify still do come out, and that's going to be port. Cinderella, does he have Skull? Looks like he still does have Skull Bash. Rake Opener as he does catch a restealth. Hasn't popped Incarn yet. Gilligan's still looking pretty good. Vivifying himself at every possible opportunity. Cinderella is going to be blown for Berserk right now. Big damage, massive bite onto Killigan. That's going to be Wall as Killa gets himself a Fist of Fury. Rolling Maledict onto Cinderella right now. Whirling Dragon Punch off that. Wall coming out for Killigan. That's going to be Wall Dampen Harm. Forcing to trick it out Cinderella with that stun. And Killigan has himself a good setup for Cinderella. If he can just lock him down a single stun, wombo combo, or even just keep pressuring like he is right now, he could have him down. Thorns are up and running. Is going to get that Karma. Can you lock him out with Fist of Fury? Does slow him down with Fist of Fury. Cinderella is trying desperately to power shift out of it, but that Karma is going to take down on him. Nothing you can do about it. Is going to get a massive port in there. I feel like that port commits. If Cinderella wins right now, if he didn't have the port, he might have been in a different situation. Not saying guarantee that yes, that's going to be a win, or no, that's not going to be a win, or whatever. Just saying. This is why Warlock should hold off on ports until later. Because then class like Cinderella is a fair class really looking for fast. Just can't get out much crazy mobility because they already aren't fast. Gilligan get a bash stop. Cinderella, can he finish it? Does get a haymaker in there. Hey, get away. That's what haymaker stands for. It's like, hey, fuck off. Gilligan needs to get himself a setup. Images, does he have them? I think he has maybe one charge. That's going to be Thorns. Doesn't want to hit into it, but that's going to be easy pickings for Cinderella. Big bites back to back. Verifies do come out. Does get hit with a Skull Bash. Bite coming in for Cindo. Verify still trying to come out. Does get the stun. Does he have the image? No! Defensive stun coming out for Killa. Is going to get resources going. Touch of Death does come out. Cinderella pre-walling all his damage. Whirling Dragon Punch is not going to do anything. Does get a port out to get away from the Pharaoh for a moment. That Touch of Death just got soaked up by that wall so heavily. I don't know if Gilligan can come back, man. Maybe he can. No more walls for Cinderella. Does have renewal, but no more walls. Gilligan does have Karma back up. If he can get images up. Fist of Fury coming out onto Sind. That's going to be damage that he just has to take. Karma to follow. He's not going to go offensive with that Karma. Not going to turn it around. Does have wall if he needs to. That's going to be a Skull Bash from a mile away. Does get wall and dampen hump rolling early. That's going to try to get away out of those roots immediately with that Tiger's Lust. More revives. Does get the images up and running. Maledict onto the kitty cat. Needs to get the big damage with those images. Maybe one more to port it. Cinderella just sitting in bear form. The images are going to run out. Oh my goodness. I feel like he needs images, Thorns, and Karma it. With a Fist of Fury, no walls for Sind. And then maybe he can maybe able to kind of 0-1 him. The 0-1. Big bites coming out for Sin regardless. Rooting him in place. Stopping him from casting. Just forced to trick it out of Sin though. 30 seconds on that wall. Does have renewal though still. Killigan is not really looking in a healthy position right now. Gonna big bite end him right now. Still holding on to it. That's gonna be a Karma from that Maledict. Is gonna try to slow down Cinderella with that Fist of Fury. He's gonna power shift out of it. That Karma is gonna get some healing for Killa. The healing he might have needed though. He did use it defensively there. Reopener by Cinderella. Blazy just popped Bop. I don't know if you needed to do that. I guess accidentally. That's going to be a big port for Killigan. Might be the port he needed. That Cinderella is just putting so much pressure on the guy. And he can't even barely get away from him. Trying to sprint for his life. Going to be restealth opener by Sin. In-cap opener for Killa. Verifying to keep himself afloat. It's going to get himself, I guess, a Warlock Hellstone maybe. That's what it looked like. Going to be a stun onto Killa. More roots is going to get a wall up and running. 45 seconds on that Karma. You got to wait for the Karma as a massive defensive to at least give himself a breathing room. 40 seconds, 10 seconds on a Trinket. Cinderella is still running at him. Little Jen, I feel like he's just waiting for cooldowns, man. He's waiting for the right opportunity. If he could just stun Cinderella in a single wombo combo, he might have him. He's going to try to slow him down. He's still playing very defensively. Big bite coming out. Does get a stun. Again, more defensive running. Is this going to be the same situation as EU with Dead, where Dead goes against Destro Warlocks and goes for a full run spree, throwing every CC just to peel him off, and you basically just lose regardless? I don't know if Killigan's put himself in that bad of a position, or maybe he's just waiting for a big explosive finisher. We don't know yet. We'll have to find out in just a bit. As he's continuing to run. Skull Bash for Cinderella from a mile away, still connects. Skeleton has Karma if he needs to. Images are up and running. Maledict to Cinderella. That's going to be a Thorns into Karma. Trying to get as much damage in there. Trying to see if he can blast it back at Cinderella. Did what he could. Touch Death is going to tick down. Cinderella's at about half health. The Skeleton have enough to force it out. Is going to get bashed up. Trinkets out of it. Does he have anything for Cinderella? Can he just continue pressure? Is going to get poured while Cinderella has cooldowns. Locking him out on heals. The Skeleton have another Fist of Fury to lock him down. No more heals available for Cinderella except for Swiftman and Regrowth. Just a land of stone coming out. Trinkets out of it. Maledict to follow. Skeleton doesn't have anything for that Mallet, but does have a Fist of Fury for Cinderella. Power shifting out of it. Zuwen does join the fight. That's going to be Whirling Dragon Pachura and Cinderella. Cinderella barely has any health right now. Has line of sight. Skeleton is continuing to slow him down while Wall is up. Shortest stun in the world. Does he have any more mobility? Does play support. Can get back on top of Cinderella. He's going to burn Tiger's Lust. Does get a big kick. Cinderella does get that wall. Fist of Fury locking him out. Not letting him get any damage in there. Try to go for a Haymaker. Thorns are up and running. He's going to get the images up in there. This Fist of Fury Vivifies to follow. The images don't really stop Cinderella. Thorns are in there for a little bit longer. Images at most can auto attack, but that's about it. If Skeleton could somehow get into full Fist of Fury or even a Whirling Dragon Punch with those images, he might be able to do it. Bash stop off that. Cinderella's trying to turn this around with a big old bite. Incap to follow. Does Skeleton have another Fist of Fury? He has to make those Fist of Furies connect for the full duration. Trying to bail away from Sin. It does land the Fist of Fury, but Root is going to slow him down in place. Doesn't get Tiger's Last off that. Safe to Trinket, get a proc up right now. Stun onto Cinderella. Whirling Dragon Punch. Blackout kicks. Does he have another fist? Does he have another anything? Rising Sun Kick. Big bite onto Killagen. Bleeds and down he goes. Nerf me EXZ. Gonna get a short stun onto Sin. Does he get rooted? He does get rooted. Crackle Jade Lightning. Trying to see if he can get mobility in there. Trying to get the momentum from Killagen. Does almost land the Cinderella Fist of Fury. Barely catches him though. Barely catches him. 35% dampening from there. Into a slow, into another slow. Cinderella getting a bash up. Thorns are up and running. Is that going to be Karma? Jet does connect. But needs to get the damage in there. Nerf me. Needs to get the damage in there if he wants to touch it to main the thing. Cinderella's going to be just going to bear form. Barely took damage from it, really. Here's the extra health he had. Make it up for the difference. Continuing to heal himself up. Nerf me is getting in there. Not letting Cinderella re-stealth. That is going to be a stun. Into a root. Into a Mally. Gets the images up and running. Fist of Fury does lock him out. Is that going to be it, though? Cinderella power shifting out of it as much as he can, reflecting that Mally back into him. Is that going to be Karma? As Nerfme barely has any health. Has bleeds on him, though. Does he get that Karma off of Cinderella? Gonna go for Vivify. Cinderella gonna get back in there. Needs to Karma. Does leg sweep him? Karma, maybe. Karma does come out. Cinderella has bleeds on him. Is that gonna be enough? Trying to go for a heal. This is where Nerfme is trying to make a play right now. Can he make a difference in this fight? Cinderella gaining held back. 41% dampening, not holding him back. That's going to be stunned to Nerf Me, and down he goes. That's a 1v4 by Cinderella. Can Lucron end it? Can Lucron end this? With 43% dampening, Cinderella doesn't have a lot of to work with. No double wall. Renewal once. No trinket for a while. Can Lucron let Team Blue play? Is he going to be allowed to? Are they going to be allowed to? Got the pet in there. Knock Cinderella out of stealth. Thorns are up and running for some of the demons. Kinnick's going to slow him down into a fear. Wombo Coma building up the army right now with Shadow Bolts. Fear just does not break. Hand to go down off that. I don't think he's still stunned Cinderella yet. So he's getting a lot of more insta-cast. Does he go for the big play right now? Faye getting stabbed from a distance. Does land the hand to go down. Is going to get a port in there. Locking Cinderella out on his cast. The pets are going to be able to connect. Stun onto Lucron. Getting stuns back to back on the Cinderella. Does get the pet empowerment. Demonic Charm blasting him through. Is that going to be enough though? Horror Effect does land the kill on Cinderella. After Cinderella had disabled, dispatched, and obliterated the rest of his team. Finally. Rest of Team Blue can play at 39% dampening. It's going to be Blazer on his red pally versus a Warlock. Don't really know if Lucron can do much about it. Looked like he got a rebuke from a mile away. Lucron is going to dip down below. Has a port. Not going to be able to use it. Is going to land a fear. Blazer literally can just pop wings, bubble, and probably clap Lucron. But we'll see if Lucron can make a comeback here. I think it's kind of a bad matchup here. But we'll see. Maybe Blazer will not be able to turn this around. Maybe Lucron just has the mechanical play to make it happen. Hodge coming down, wings coming in, and does stop the opener, does bubble it exactly as I said. Executor Sense coming down. Lucron, does he have anything to work off here? Wait now for the bubble for quite a bit. It's gonna get a horror effect to follow from there. Flashlight's coming out for Blazer. Look around again. Try to force him out in the open. That's so much paladin damage coming out. Trying to see if he can land a fear while coming in, but that's what he's got. That's exactly as I predicted, man. Paladin damage with this high dampening, that's gonna be harsh. That's gonna be harsh. Seeing Sin get wrecked is oddly satisfying. Sin did obliterate people, bleed him up, take him down. He did play really well though. Played it tooth and nail. Literally as a feral. Alright, chat. Let me check something really quick. Let me check something really quick, boys. Give me a second. I'm really bad at navigating Twitch bullshit. I'm really bad at it. What I'm trying to find out right now right now. I can't see it here. Is it another group I have to join? Hold on one sec. How the fuck do you navigate through Twitch, by the way? I'm trying to find some basic ass information about my channel and shit. The Twitch channel stuff. Okay. Okay, I think I got all the information I needed. Basic info, just stuff I'm looking at. Do I think it intensifies? Dude, I have no idea how to navigate Twitch. I remember when Twitch was more basic. Now they updated the website. It looks all nice, but I have no idea what the fuck things are at. When it comes to tech, I'm the kind of person, like, when it comes to finding out how to deal with and work with new shit, it takes me a fucking second. It always did. I was just trying to figure out, like, really take the time to look for shit. Yeah. Yeah, I found that info I needed. We're good. We're good, boys. We're good. Should we do more or are we done? Because I'm kind of fucking hungry, boys. I kind of want to chill for the night. I'm kind of hungry. I got videos to render and shit. More? More. One more, Dal. More. Go first. Last one. Okay. Last one it is. Who's got a group, man? Who's got a group? Dragonblade got a group? I'm guessing Seavar got a group, alright? I'm gonna go with that. Last one of the evening, boys. Get your asses in here if you want to join one. Get your butts in here if you guys want to get in on it. Because this is going to be the one for the ages. The one for the ages! Cinderella's going to let new people there play. Get new people? I think Seavar got a couple new people, so we'll be okay. And Cinder's gonna let the rest of the guys in Team Alliance play, because a lot of them didn't get to play, like Dagonoth, Indra, Blazer, or Vlad. Blazer got to kill one guy, but he didn't really get to play, you know what I mean? The next song. Next song. I like this song. Alrighty, switch. We got ourselves team introductions real quick. We got ourselves Team Blue, which just got to play. Cinderella was the first one. Oh. Dagonoth, you dog. You sly dog, you. What are you doing there? But Cinderella was the only one to play anything, so we're going to let Blazer, Dagonoth, Indra, and Vlad play versus Team Red with Chill Bane. I like that mug. We got ourselves our boy Seavark. We got ourselves Dramoka and Destiel and Killagen. This is going to be the first one up and running versus Blazer. Going to be a Monkus versus a Pala. Big damage on both of them. Images coming in for Killagen, getting hodged up as he's trying to get a Fist of Fury. Blazer is going to play the long game. Just going to give himself a little bit of a heal. Getting that execution sentence for Killagen. Not going to have a hodge to work off damage. Looking like he's setting up some damage though. Looking like he's setting up some kind of a hit. Nah, not gonna happen. I think he's just trying to do whatever damage he can without having to use wings yet. Just waiting out. He's gonna burn that shield of vengeance a little bit early. He'll just gonna try to land a Vivify. Blazer wants him to pop that shield. Is that gonna happen? Does get a stun on him. Shield does pop. Killagen is super low in health though. Why would you put yourself in a bad situation? Killagen put himself up in a bad situation. Knows that Blazer has a bop and bubble to cleanse that karma off. So it's not gonna be the best opportunity to Killagen. What is going on? I think he didn't want to. I'm pretty sure he just didn't think that he would get that big of a hit from a Shield of Vengeance. Blazer does get a mount up. Incap is going to slow him down for a moment, though. So Killagen can at least continue to get away for a bit. But that one read Twitch chat. What's up, Worth? How you doing, man? Trick it for Killagen into a Fist of Fury. Blazer is going to take quite a bit of damage, but he's going to bail out of it. Bifai's coming out for Killa. Blazer is just continuing to get himself afloat, keeping himself afloat for now. Doesn't want to deal with this image. This is right away from him. We'll see what happens here. Flashlights back-to-back. Killagen doesn't have that silence, doesn't have the kick. Mr. Fury does lock him down to get him to kind of low with a Maldic to fall. Not going to let Blazer heal. Try to see if he can force out a defense out of him. Does get a stun. Bob coming out a little bit early, so maybe Killagen could go for some big damage after this Bob. Now he's got one of his big utilities out of the way. Shield of Vengeance available for Blazer in just a few minutes or just a few seconds. Does have a trinket up and running either as well. You can use that whenever. We'll see how well that works out for him though. That's gonna be Killa landing an Incap. Images up and running. Fist of Fury to follow. It's gonna be Shield of Vengeance. It's gonna be a stun. Does Blazer go for the big damage right now on to Killa? He's gonna get that execution sentence in there. Gonna get the wings up and running too. Big Shield of Vengeance popping on, and Killagen does have the defenses rolling a little bit early. Could maybe damage the. Where's the damage to Blazer? Not gonna happen. Blazer, did he use the full wings? It was a mid-long wings. It looks like it was the full wings, and they're just gonna tussle in the middle. Fist of Fury for Killa. Blazer can't really follow up of that. Just has some damage though. Has the holy power to work with. Killagen gonna bail out of that situation as well. I think we're having deja vu like the EU stream the other day. Hodge coming in to kill him. Not going down without a fight though. We're gonna get out for Vivifies. Blazer hasn't had any kind of crazy commitment of damage, it feels like. He's really just playing this very timidly, but so is Killa. Neither of them are really going for the kill right now. Both of them just playing very carefully. We are about 3 minutes in. We're going to have about 2 more minutes before dampening starts rolling in. Which is where we're going to see one of these two go down. Killagen is starting to burn a couple more, have a bit more mobility. He's trying to catch up to Blazer. Big whirling Dragon Punch. Can he force out a bubble out of the Paladin right now? As flashlights are coming back to back, gonna have that safety trinket, not gonna be able to get The kick. What is it? Serpent strike? What's it called? Spear hand strike? That's what it is. That's gonna be Malik onto Blazing. Not gonna get any kind of healing. Gonna reflect that shield of vengeance back at Killagen. Mine to Karma. Bubble's gonna come out for Blazer. Does force out a bubble out of him. But is it worth for Killagen to get that low on health in order to force stuff out of Blazer? Is going to use the mobility, the infinite mobility he has, in order to bail out of that situation. Blazer is going to have to play catch up here. Can Blazer finally cap out? Killagen, can you force out a win? Killagen has Touch of Death if he needs to, has images in just a bit, does have a wall up and running. Touch of Death does connect to Blazer. Hodge coming out. Can Blazer turn this Hodge into an offensive ability? Is going to get a wings up and running. Is that enough to burn through Killa? Does land a Fist of Fury to follow. Not a lot of damage you can really parry through. Is going to go for a massive heal, and Killagen is going to find himself a moment to just bail out of that situation. Dragon kicking behind another set of pillar. Fights are coming out for Killa. Blazer still has wings of his own. Sun coming down. Does get a trinket out of it. Gets a human racial. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. Blazer still has a lot of pressure. Fist of Fury is not going to be enough to lock him down. Does get a cast and kill his face. And a port to bail. Does he have enough health to live though? Blazer does score a win though from mounted up. Holy shit. Hodge coming in on Seawork, gonna trick it in immediately. Gonna play that arcane in there. Okay. Wait a sec. What is that shield? Oh wait, that's not the staff though, is it? That can't be the staff. That has to be another ability. Has to be a shield that gives you, every time you spend a certain amount of mana, you get a shield. That has to be it. So that's not that busted. Maledic onto Blazer, does try to get Arcane Blast in and needs to get more Arcane Missiles going. Just to catch him around the LOS. Seawork is going to have a bit of time. You would think Seawork would be the more mobile, the one kiting Blazer around. But it's kind of like the opposite right now. It's the other way around, boys. Arcane Missiles to follow. Blazer's going to bail behind the wall. Again, this literally reminds me of that 5-5-1-1 duel we had on EU where the Paladin just kept running the whole time. It was Athaman. Athaman is great, but it was just like, maybe this arena is just way too big. Maybe this arena is just way too massive. I usually like this arena, but it's just too big for these 5-5-1-1 duels. Maybe take it out of rotation. Could that be it? It's just like the line of sight, the pillars, I think. How big they are. Might be worth considering in the future, because look, Seawork is slowed. He literally cannot walk fast enough to get up to Blazer. I think he just caught him the whole time. Huh. How you doing, chat? No, I'm not bored. No, never. Probably gonna run the whole time? I think so. Trying to get some damage in there now. Let's see if we're gonna be able to obliterate him. Getting kind of low. Only bop available. No bubble. Does Seawork finally do it though? Does get a root onto Blazer right now. Does get himself a bit of a heal. Seawork was locked out. Does lock out Blazer on Holy for a moment. Arcane Missiles are coming out with a Maledic to fall. Not going to give him an opportunity. And down the Paladin goes. Yay. Maybe this duel will be a little bit different. Oh, Vladimir going for that Destro Warlock. Interesting play. Interesting. Playing like Toby Flenderson. God damn. Cinderella just teabag in the shadow. Not even gonna give him any kind of. Oh my god, Daggerneth. You're just gonna capture your soul, dude. There it is. Just messing with him. I did want to see Daggerneth play some Outlaw today. Well done, Seawork. Yeah, well done, actually. Dropping down the Infernal. Big Fear trying to come out. Not gonna happen. Seawork is going to bail behind the pillar. Vlad does catch him out, does get root for a moment. Seawork is going to get those Arcane Missiles rolling. Still has the Infernal rooted down. Or effect to put him out in the open. Chaos Bolts to follow. Going to be meaty Chaos Bolts. Blasted through that shield right into the health bar. Trying to see if he can land a Shadow Fear on the other side. Not going to happen. Seawork poking out just to get some damage to Vlad. Arcane Missiles to follow. Does get a silence in the Chaos Bolts for Vlad though. Doesn't get the line of sight. Too fast for you. Too fast to Furious Seawork. Getting out of there easily. Into a Shadow Fury does get out of it. More missiles for Vlad. Vlad's pet is down for the count for now. Well, he has his chaos bolts, and Seabark is gonna blink out of there. What's good? What's up, Cider? How you doing, man? I'll be having a good one, my dude. I'm head on out. Thanks for having folks. That's a good one. Yo, thanks so much for coming in and looking around. Appreciate it, my man. It was always fun to watch you. I want to upload that video ASAP, dude. I got a couple other ones from EU to upload, but I want to get your 1v5. That was such a clutch game. That was so fun. I want to get it up running ASAP, man. Good. Just came back from the hike with the family. You doing pretty good, Plague. Doing pretty good, man. Chilling. Pretty good. Plague, you should join us on the YouTube side, man. I should interact with those boys a bit more. Only started restreaming on Twitch recently. Here I am, man. What's up, Terry? How you doing, man? What you up to, dude? Hope you're having a good one. Seabark does have himself a bit of a heal. Vlad, does he have enough to finish it off here? Looks like Vlad might have been one finished right now. While coming out, Seabark is going to get thrown in the fear chain. Double chaos about to fall, and no, blinking out of the line of sight for that one. Does have resources going, interrupting Vlad into shadow. Is that enough damage to finish him off? Blinking and run chaos bolts again. Mally trying to come out. Not going to happen. Seabark does finish out Vlad there. Indra is up next. Can he catch up, though? To an arcane mage. Does he have the ability to even do anything, though? I've been in your comments a lot. Oh, go to the stream side, man. We have the stream running on YouTube as well. Second time I made it to your live stream in time. Oh, yeah? Yeah, so we have the live stream also running on YouTube side, man. To make it easier to do stuff. Well, this is some fun duels, but I see these right now. Yeah, I feel ya. Hope you're having a good one, Terry. We had some great fucking duels at the beginning of the stream, man. Great goddamn duels at the start. Lucron, Demon Warlock went for a big old 1v5. It was nuts, man. It was absolutely nuts. Makes me too tired? Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, some of these are going to be like long-ass games, and I want you guys to all play them out, but yeah. There's definitely going to be some games that are going to be like, you know, drawn out. Lots of running, lots of kiting. Because it's super fun to watch. I'd rather watch people just kind of clash in the middle. Like, if it's kiting, like... It's kind of like Dead, whenever Dead runs around from Warlocks, like Destro Warlocks, right? Destro Warlocks get the big damage in there, big chaos bolts, big numbers. And all that does is runs from them the whole time. And he eventually dies, you know what I mean? Some of these are really cool, some of these are not as much. Seabark is not playing these bad at all, by the way. Just Arcane Mage is not quite smart in terms of how he does it. He doesn't blast big damage. He has cooldowns ready. I guess he doesn't want to use them on Indra, though. He doesn't pop massive cooldowns, just try to knock him out in a single one-shot, you know? Like Arcane Power and go Hambo with a Trinket or whatever. Does take out Indra, so Seabark is 3 for 3 right now. Can he go 3 for 5? Gotcha, Dollar and Snap. More viewers than you on Twitch. What's up, Matt? How you doing, my man? I'm gonna call you Matt just because that's what your name is, man. That's gonna be Daggerneth, though. I want to see this bad boy do it. Daggerneth playing that Outlaw. Got that weapon in there, too. A nice enchant to work with it. Gonna get a Cloak of Shadows early. Gonna get a stunner to Seabark. No chicken available. Is gonna get some big damage in there. Dropping Seabark down to about half health. Gonna get a Temporal rolling early. Could he maledict it? He could maledict if he wants to. Gonna go for a Gouge. Needs to get the slows on Seabark. Blade Dance, though. Blade rushes in there. Vanish to follow off that from that sprint. Is going to get that ambush in there. Seabark going to get stunned up, though. And Daggerneth still has a lot of damage. Rooted out in the open. Does Daggerneth go for any kind of setup? It's going to be Invis for Seabark. And Dagger could just run straight after him. Going to go for food 100%. Does he have any food, though? Is he going to mount up? Does get Daggerneth, though. I don't know how he even hit him. I guess he just randomly tried it. Does have Mark Breath ready, but he's waddling into him. Look at him waddle. Does get grapple hook in there. It's going to be a block, and it's going to port way out, keeping Daggerneth CC'd completely, keeping him kited around. Daggerneth does have the Blade Rush. Is going to interrupt Seabark on Arcane. Needs to get those pistol shots in there. Back-to-back pistol shots. Is that going to be it? Is Seabark going to go down too? Down with a rogue. Daggerneth does have the mobility to make the play here. Does definitely have the mobility. I would just mount up at this point. Yeah, I would just mount up. See if we're gonna go for food. He's probably try to snag some food. He's gonna pick up eyes. Probably gonna go for food then. Yeah, food. Yep, nice. Is Dagger gonna go for anything? He knows the Seabark sees him. He has the eye. He's trying to eat as long as he can, and he's gonna get the slows up and running from there. Dagger to get those pistol shots in back to back. Does land a stun to Seabark. Trinket coming out. It has a Mark for Death ready for him. Is going to get a concoction rolling. Blade Rush after that. Blink, blinks back. Does he have the grapple hook to make it happen? Blind coming out. So now Daggerneth can go for a full CC chain. Reset him. Mel, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? You may just get Dagger in the back. Azeroth trait. Yeah, a lot of DPS classes can get Dagger in the back. It's not terrible. Arcane Missiles does stop that Arcane Missile with a stun. Popping on that Trinket with a Plume from King's Rest. Trying to see if he can mash out damage. Maledict onto Daggerneth right now. Has Cloak of Shadows if he wants to use it. He's just going to vanish instead as Steve Arc is popping in cooldowns right now. That's going to be Daggerneth ambushing him from the side. Trying to see if we can find him somewhere. That's going to be a Drone Rush early. Cloak of Shadows coming out. They're going to get a Blade Rush in there. See what continuing to try to keep range. That's going to be a Cloak of Shadows. Oh, stun coming out. I think that's going to be it. And the Outlaw Rogue takes out Arcane Mage. That's the one advantage that Outlaw has. And you also had Blade Rush. So you just get the mobility in there too, which is insane. Making a Mage burn an extra blink more than half the time. Dramoka is going to get sapped up. Good bail out of it though. Is he going to Berserker's Rage out of it? Good Zerkers out of it. Not going to do it. Just going to let Daggerneth do this thing. Does Zerker Rage now. But the eyes are down. Oh no, he does see him still. Okay, I guess we got confused for a second. Daggerneth is going to pop that pair a little bit early, not letting Dramoka even get a setup. Blaze Storm coming out to follow that, and Dagger is just going to try to bail out of that for a second. Stormbolt that connects. Does let a stun onto Dramoka, forcing a Trinket out of the Warrior. Is going to Blade Rush before he connects with a charge. Going to get the slow in there. Roll the Bones up and running. Good buff to heal. Needs to get a concoction rolling. Dramoka is trying to see if he can maybe get a bit of healing from him. Second stun. Daggerneth, does he have anything to follow? Massive Enraged Regen coming out for Dramoka. That's going to be gouged for Daggerneth. Does get the charge heal in there. 61% dampening, reducing it heavily. Daggerneth barely has any health. Fear, enter and execute. Does he have Vanish? No, doesn't Vanish. Does go down. What's up next? It's going to be Send. Send at 62% dampening, man. Is he going to be able to do it? I think he can. Slay him, Dagger. Dagger did really good, man. We should have you here more often, man. Saturdays, every time, this time from 5 to 7. Always have an Alliance group ready, man. Now that summer, more people are going to be on. I feel like for the exam week of April, a lot of people from NA couldn't really come. The EU, though, they're fucking crazy, dude. They're 100% committed. It's fucking nuts. Does get a rake in there. Destiel is going to have to find a way to deal with Cinderella, but that Maledict is going to attack him a little bit early. Going to get that AMS rolling, Army of the Dead. But is that army going to be enough? Cinderella is just going to bail away from the army. Does have a grip for it, though. Needs to get the slows. Does get stunned. Bomb is up and running. Needs to get the slows. No. Going to be able to run away. Did burn through a wall and renewal, so they're still taking damage after the wall and renewals. Pet is going to be there slowing down. Yes, the pet is so good. It does alternate between Shadow and Frost spells, though. So it would have been nice if it didn't alternate, if it only had Frost, maybe. Or Frost, Shadow. But I guess it's still randomized with it, which it does one or the other. A-Bomb is going to be able to slam down inside. Does fall apart before he gets the big damage. That pet beefed up right now. Cinderella could go down to the big pet beef. Actually does go down. Wait, Destiel actually killed Cinderella. Well done. Well done. Well, goddamn. He did it, boys. He did it. He's the hero of the Horde. One guy didn't get to play Chillbane. Chillbane, we're going to get more duels with you, man. 100%. But right now, chat, we're going to have to call it here. I'm hungry. That was a lot of duels today. GG Dagger. GG, my man. That shit was where it's at, dude. That shit was where it's at. Alrighty, boys. I think it is time to call it here. It is time for me to retire, grab some grub, work on videos, play some WoW maybe. I really want to play some twos with Boomer. Like get a capstone. Because I haven't done my arenas in a while. I don't even need that much of a cap for twos. I just want to play the game, man. I just want to play the game. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are fucking beautiful. I'll be here tomorrow on a Sunday. Hopefully it'll be okay. Just saying. Good potential that I might not stream Sunday, but I really should. Because most of my Sundays have been skipping out. Well, fun shit to do, right, chat? Right, chat? Alrighty. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.